The phrase of the day is "the bar is in hell." Also, hello everyone, and welcome to another. Oh,
Live.
you guys are going to be voice live too now. And welcome to We're Voice Live. Hi.
Okay.
What was the funny word you wanted to say?
Oh, so
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast, which I will shout out, called Mutant Menace, which is very funny and I really enjoy. It's two guys who are going through every single X-Men comic, and they're going like about 5 to 6 issues per episode, and they just talk about them. But one of the hosts likes the soap opera aspect of the early X-Men issues, but when describing this, he says soap opera. And so now it is always soap opera. I will book no complaints, arguments, or other. They are soap operas. And that is my funny word for the day. I love it, and it is my new thing that I have managed to remember for 4 days before I could tell you guys this. Okay, the fact that I heard a weird word once and was like, I'm sticking this in my brain till I tell my friends.
That's a fucking miracle, dude.
How's that spelled? Because in my head, that spells like sopapilla.
It's just spelled soap opera, but there's
Soap
no
opera.
spaces.
Soap
Yeah,
opera.
he's saying soap opera, but he's just
There's
squishing
no
soap
spaces. Soap opera.
It's like how I would have pronounced it in
That's what I thought
Whatever
of
the
when you
king
said
thing
it. I
is.
thought of your
the,
character,
King of the Castle or whatever it
King
was.
of the Castle or whatever, doing the weird pronunciation,
Soap
putting the
opera.
wrong alphabet. He was just saying it quick because he was reading it off a
Soap opera.
page.
Soap opera.
And it just
Soap
came
opera.
out funny, and they made a joke about it for a minute or two, and I was like, I love it. I'm using it.
I never really.
Saying words weird and acting confused about it is funny to a lot of people.
Dude,
I remember-
it just is.
I remember when I was on the way to Galveston many years ago, and my now ex was driving. I almost made us have a wreck because we were getting close and we were trying to order a pizza, and I was just reading out the toppings that in a weird way, and I said broccoli as broccoli, and they almost fucking swerved into traffic. And I was like, all right, we might pause this game for a little bit.
We've all been friends for many years, and Patrick Panda and I have lived together at various different points. And through those many years, I think I've heard both of them say so many words not the way that word is in English. Some of them have fundamentally altered the way I speak. Like Larlaps. I've not called the Pokemon Lapras by its real name in an actual sentence since I was 16 years old.
To be fair, that's when I was 12. But
The
the precedent still stands of me looking at
stuck.
words and not reading them.
It's stuck.
Yeah.
Another weird fun fact I just want to offer is one of the things I like this podcast does is at the end they'll go over old ads that you would see in comic books. They'll find an interesting one, and these are 60s and 70s era comic books because X-Men debuted in 1963. So we got some gems in here, but one of the recent ones they went over was a course you could send in for that was a home study course for high school on comic books. And then this became a college lecture at one point, and the professor who was teaching this wanted to get buzz for it. So what he did is he called in to a news station acting outraged that they were teaching a course on comic books at the university so that it would get publicity. And it worked.
Kevin Smith ass, Dogma protest.
That's pretty fucking smart. Honestly, that's pretty goddamn smart.
This man has also now been a producer on every single Batman movie made since the 70s. So he is a chunk of live-action Batman and animated full feature-length Batman movies because that dude knew what he was about.
This man was Facebook comments before Facebook comments were a thing.
Yeah, this
that's
is good.
That's just understanding how to work the system. You know?
Yeah, man, I was like, this is hilarious. I heard about that today when I was listening to it. I was like, I have to tell everybody, this is fucking gold.
I've never really thought of X-Men as soap opera until I start thinking about cable specifically.
Well, and in the early issues, especially too. So the first X-Men team is Professor Xavier, of course, Angel, Beast, Iceman, Cyclops, and Jean Grey. Of course, at this time she is Marvel Girl. Iceman looks like a pile of mashed potatoes. In his first issues, before they give him the hard ice covering, he just looks like a weird snowman who's eating ice cream randomly for fun. Angel looks like Angel, which is, a rich guy who gets punched and caught in nets a lot, all the time. He does not do anything of note in any fight ever for any reason for the first 5 years of X-Men. Cyclops is Cyclops. And Beast is not blue and hairy yet.
Unfortunately.
He just has big feet and big hands, which, by the way, he wears size 13 feet in the comic. All right, both Patrick, Panda, and I have bigger feet than Beast.
That's crazy.
I don't think they knew what shoe sizes were.
Think about it, it's a bunch of,
I think the people that wrote that were like
New York nerds writing this. All right,
Well,
It's Stan
I wear a
Lee,
size 9.5.
yeah, Jack
13
Kirby.
sounds really big to me.
Right?
Oh god!
That'd be like wearing a boat on my foot. Well, it really isn't.
Not when you're
Yeah.
beast
Gotta
size.
try not to
you
be
know?
offended.
I saw somebody post a picture of Jack Kirby smoking a cigar. That man is Wolverine. All right, when they were drawing Wolverine, they were like, "Oh, Jack Kirby, hairy arms, kind of muscular, short, angry with a cigar." Yeah, it's Wolverine. It's Jack Kirby. So, like, the man did not have big feet. I bet you.
I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of like the self-insert of like, I'm gonna make him small and hairy, just like me, and he can regenerate, and he has metal bones.
They're all teenagers. Well, of course, Jack Kirby didn't even work for Marvel when they wrote Wolverine, so that's like, it was just a funny thing. But because his first appearance was in like Incredible Hulk in the '70s. But
It's
my point is that they're all teenagers living in a mansion in New York, in upstate New York, in the beginning of the series, and superhero stuff is only about half of each issue. The other half is them trying to figure out how to be teenagers with weird powers.
The soap opera.
So it is very soap opera-y, and it's funny.
Yeah, it sounds about right. That does stand to memory on basically every superhero thing I've ever consumed.
Yeah.
it's funny to think about characters that we think of revered and like are set in stone.
Mhm.
When they're being made, they completely were not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
Beast didn't become blue until the 70s when he fucked up an experiment when he was working for Brand Chemicals. But this is also the issue that Patsy Walker, a longtime Marvel romance comic character, gets reintroduced into actual Marvel comics, and then later, like 5 or 10 years later, becomes the superhero Hellcat, which is pretty funny. It's in the same issue, which is weird. And then, Wolverine gets introduced as a throwaway character in an Incredible Hulk issue. He's in a 3-part issue, and he's only really in one of the comics. When he gets introduced, he's on the back page, and that's it. And then in the third comic, he's in like the front 3 pages, and that's it.
Wow.
And the middle comic is just him fighting the Hulk, then him fighting a Wendigo, then him fighting the Hulk some more. that's
if my man scrapped with a Wendigo and said, "Nah, I'll fight the Hulk."
Right? Kills the Wendigo, but then they have to make a point because this is Comics Code Authority. So they have to be like, "Oh, the Wendigo doesn't actually die; it's immortal. Don't worry." I know it's all white fur, and he just stabbed it with both hands, but there's no blood. It's fine. Also, the Hulk just punted him now. Like,
back
whatever.
to the censorship. We brought it back around.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, none of that was live.
That's yeah.
You know, that's that's why the phrase of the day is what it
Soap
is.
opera. So
that's the
Evolving
word of the
Comics
day.
is cool, is funny. Oh yeah, the phrase of the day, of course. No, yes.
Yeah, the bars in hell.
The Evolving Comics is funny, or evolving narrative of anything is funny. Just like watching anything creative and going back to the original, and then watching people square it with what it became is the funniest part. Because as they make it, they're like, no, I have this better idea. I need to find a way to change it. And some people do the like full on reboots or retcons, and some people are just like, we can just squint and like jiggle stuff and it'll fit. So, you know, it's I don't know, it's very funny.
All right, prepare your faces.
All right.
It is face appearance time. I almost said FaceTime, but I was like, it isn't that. It's anyway.
Legally distinct from FaceTime.
Yeah.
So
there it is. Okay, yeah, here we are.
okay, there it is.
Everybody
I also
sure
realized
it's
I didn't even
don't
do this on
have
purpose. I'm wearing a Venom shirt today.
Ooh.
So,
Nice.
speaking of comic books, and you can't see because the way I have my screen set, but my mic buddy is Cyclops that I painted.
He's no
Loser.
So
No.
don't talk to Scott.
He
that
doesn't
way.
have friends.
Dude. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to say about the X-Men before we go on.
God,
They probably didn't do this on purpose. They wrote Scott as like the autistic flagship in the 60s. This man is so just like, but like, okay, Scott Summers is also famous for saying that the reason he uses numbers and letters in his plans is because he needed more than 26 plans. All right, that's a sentence that came out of this man's mouth more than once in comic panel history.
All right.
So, just go in there.
Oh,
I
Giselle
love
rolled
Scott.
a 14.
Yeah.
Scott's personality is kind of a brick sometimes, but I still love Scott.
Really?
You guys
Because most of
could
the time,
do the funniest thing. Okay, no, you didn't.
I would like to use luck. No, I'm joking. Oh, what was my voice just there?
I rolled a one.
Oh
but I
my
did the recap
gosh!
last week.
Yep.
Who do you want to shunt it over to? Just Panda, since he rolled second lowest?
Yeah, sure.
Or he could be
Also,
funny
he got
and
stuck in a door, okay?
yeah. No, it wasn't a door. It was a hole in the
passage.
wall.
Yeah, it was a hole in the wall.
Last session, we managed to get the escape route unblocked. Forget exactly how we did it. Then we ran some crowbars and stuff through like little side paneling of this block in the ground. Pull it up.
I'll help you. We got it unlocked by Eli going like, "Okay, memory time," and being like, "Oh, okay." So we have this word. It unlocks everything. I don't really, and he kept saying it, but Lamia was like, "Are you? Do you mean to say this?" And he's like, "Yeah," and then it unblocked.
Yeah. So Lemmy was like, I think it's pronounced soap opera, and it opened. And
I actually do have the word.
Yeah.
It's not important.
Antibolifa.
Okay, well now you have that in your ears. Continue.
sounds like something
My
that
ear holes.
a Cajun person would cook. We get down the hole after some process of getting the mules down there because a little different. Also Shakira.
Indeed.
I'm trying to think of how many holes we went down because that was the first one.
Enough.
You are currently in the area with
This
a one.
second hole, correct? We've
This is
gone
the
down the
second-
second hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went down
I'm
a
just
long
trying to
tunnel,
remember-
and then
The journey
You
from
just
that
dropped
one
down
to
to
this
this
one. So we had put up a boundary wall using chalk. That lasts a little while.
10 minutes.
Yeah, and resealed the hole. Behind us, we eventually got to another hole in the ground, but there's a lot of those shocky mushrooms around. And we eventually hear some like pounding and beating at the the hole we had sealed. So we know that we're being pursued. Lamal goes down into the hole after so much discussion and explodes some of the mushrooms. He also explodes a little bit. He's
I
fine.
forgot about that till you said it now too. When he was like talking about smoke, that was one of my stars. That was funny.
To clear it out a little bit so we can move around down there without getting electrocuted. And we do same process kind of again. We sealed this hole up too, the second hole we went through, correct?
yes,
Yes, okay. I did not remember.
and it has been hold portaled as well.
Yes.
You also have a fuse grenade up there
Oh yeah, I forgot about that as
Yeah,
well.
we set a
with a
trap.
really long fuse.
Yeah, because the boundary thing only lasts 10 minutes. We made the fuse a little bit longer than 10 minutes, I think, or about that there. Because we had set it and we'd done the wall and then we did the fuse. So some time had elapsed. Down this second hole, there's a long hallway full of the shocky mushrooms. And we've been setting them off to traverse through them, because once they're set off, they recharge, but they don't discharge dangerously as bad. Sam, I believe it was Sam, found a crack in the wall with an area behind it. Say a crack, a small gap, and he tried to squeeze through it. It did not work, and that was the rest of the session. It was Sam is now stuck in a hole in the wall. Not even a gorilla could help him. Eli helped him out by making
Boy, the gorilla tried, man.
Oh,
It
yeah,
really
the
did.
gorilla did some damage to me, trying to push me through this hole. I believe Lamal's summoned a gorilla to help out, or a gorilla-like thing.
Yeah. Well, we know it's a gorilla. You just
Yeah.
character. Only
Or
I think
unsure.
one of you was like, "That's a fucking gorilla."
Yeah. Eli, through the use of the spell that makes a hole in the ground, the extra dimensional space, don't remember what it's called.
Shadow Haven.
Shadow Haven. We safely hid in there while the mushrooms discharged again. There was a door past the gap in the wall, so we decided to check that out, and we saw a big mushroom.
Big mushroom.
Big mushroom. Just big. Think of like you keep seeing baby trees everywhere, and then you see a redwood. And you're like, that's the big one.
I see.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Beyond that, I don't remember any special dialogues we had between characters. Did Lamia do anything specific?
I translated vaguely the vibrating cell phone noise and the echoing
The repeating
voice.
announcement.
Yeah. It basically sounded like something got broken and you need to go to the second level and beyond, I think.
Yeah. If you were in
Something to do
Raccoon
with
City in the
nightmare
hospital
containment or something like that,
and that started playing, you'd be like, I gotta get out of here. Because this is nightmare breach or something to that extent. Like something's been breached. Proceed lower, I think is what it said. Something like that.
Alert. Nightmare protection breached. Proceed to shelter level 2 or lower. All
if we have to fight a
off,
nemesis,
restarts.
I'm quitting. No,
I did make the joke that it's fitting that new Resident Evil came out. Not because you had to fight a nemesis, but
no.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So you just get to fight a tyrant instead. Got it. Can I knock his hat off?
Would you rather one tyrant or 5 liquors? No.
One tyrant. I can run from him better.
Yeah. Unless you have a flash
Fuckers are
grenade.
fast and annoying.
And that liquor's toast. No.
That is where we ended the session. Was you discovering the giant fulgurous fungus?
Ooh, I like
The
that
alliteration,
alliteration there.
That is where you were. And the
I gotta turn my ceiling fan.
the fungus hasn't started lighting back up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has not yet started lighting back up. Because the gorilla set it off fairly recently.
Yes, that is correct.
If you're wondering why is this gorilla not on the map? As I said, he set it off recently. So he's no longer there, and he was a summon, so he didn't leave a body. He just got sent back to his home.
It's been gonified.
To use X-Men logic, you know what happens to a gorilla when it's struck by lightning?
I'm painting Toad. Hold on.
The same thing that happens to everything else.
Toad as you say that. Thank you, Joss Whedon, for writing that in a comic book, and then for whoever
who
made
wrote
X-Men
that?
movies
Joss Whedon.
Yeah, to make it into the first X-Men movie.
Good lord.
Snail poll is up, and I must go to the bathroom. But before
I'm going to remember to vote.
Lamia is going to yell, "Hey, do you need the oil again?"
I hope not. So we're still on the Whisper, right? I had that cast, right? Pretty sure.
Yes.
That's right. I forgot about
Okay.
it. So she wouldn't have yelled. Sorry.
I'm gonna say I don't know. We have a bigger problem. Because we're looking at the big fungus right now.
Yes. It does seem to... It's not like it turns toward you. It doesn't have a face or anything like that.
I don't know if that's better or worse. I now feel
like the
like
Great
I'm
Deku
constantly
tree.
observed by the giant fungus.
It does seem to, like... It almost seems like it shimmers, but that's only just because it has those, like, odd follicles and stuff that all sort of move in this sort of wave pattern.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise does not move. You see electricity arcing across it occasionally, traveling up and down its form. The water that is coming in from above is going directly over it and down into what looks like a giant reservoir around it.
Can we? I know that this is not something you can normally do with real electricity, but can we tell if there's like arcing or sparking on that water in any way? Like if it's electrified?
You can't really, only because it's moving, but
Okay.
some of it does, like, some amount of it does seem to pool by the creature before it flows down in the reservoir, so logically stands to reason that it probably is electrified. And this thing probably doesn't end here.
Right. Right. So there's
Because
some people
Sam-
think the largest organism is actually some mycelium colonies because they can stretch up to 5 miles in length underground.
I was going to have you roll a nature check for that, but you really don't need to.
I mean, I could do that. I was
I don't really
making
think you
a
need
joke.
to.
Panda was making a joke. I can still roll a nature check if you want.
Nah, it's really not necessary. I think you would have...
Is that basically what we were going to do?
I was basically going to tell you, yeah, this is probably all the same colony, you know? All the stuff you're seeing above are just, like, little patches of it, but this is probably the main core, like, the main body of it, but the whole thing is the same creature.
great.
Because that's
Love it.
how a lot of mycelium works.
Excited.
So, I mean, I know traditionally, with plants, you're going to want to... Oh, it's the best way to explain. I can't think of an appropriate plant, so I'm just going to make one up. The Greater Southern Delanchian vine, which can creep over a forest, doesn't actually take root multiple places. It just spreads out its vines and leaves to, literally take up all the sun from other plants. So you have to get to the center of it and uproot that part to get rid of it. So maybe something like that could work here.
So if we
But-
get rid of this big fungi, we get rid of all the little fungi.
Which I think would be a shame, but also very useful for our current situation. I don't really like the idea of disrupting an ecosystem like this that badly.
Right. Well, we
Oh,
need to
sorry.
do that before
Sam
it
is still
disrupts
sickened
us.
because of the
Oh yeah,
alert.
why's my volume turned down? What the shit?
Okay, so about how much time do we think we have for the fungus before it lights back up?
You would know reliably it is less than a minute this close to the thing.
Okay, so we don't have a lot of time to make a decision on what we need to do.
No. It
Can
won't
we-
immediately shock you. It's quick, sharp movements and stuff that set it off.
Right,
So you
yeah.
can move like extremely slowly and probably be okay. But
Can we see, I can't see because I'm not in front of the door. So can Sam see if there's a clear pathway to walk into the room with the giant fungi?
Speaking of Sam,
Go ahead.
Panda, take a drink of water.
Oh, sorry. I think there's because I had the volume wheel on my keyboard, and my volume kept going down for some reason. I think there was something stuck in there that was messing with the sensor.
Oh, weird. Yeah, you sound the same to me. So.
Well, no, I mean my volume for me to be able to hear.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
EO.
So it went from like 10 to
Excuse me.
18 to 16 to, went down incrementally for some reason.
Yeah, that is
So I
weird.
don't know what that was about.
Did you hear what Eli said, though?
No. Say
Can
again.
you
for me, please.
see a pathway in there that is fungi free to the big fungus? Because I can't see there because you're in front of the door.
Oh, I can check. Is there a fungi running up to it on this hallway?
Yeah, all this stuff is the
Oh,
fungus.
could
Yeah.
just want to make sure. Okay. Well, is that just a perception?
You can see that the answer is yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so in that
Here,
case,
I'll get out of the way. I'll let you look. You know,
well, I was gonna
scooch
say
over.
maybe I can try and squeeze through this hole over here that you were trying to squeeze through.
I can help.
Maybe you could deal with that big mushroom.
Well, I was gonna say
I'll
we
go
can
into the cubby.
come back for a different way to figure out to deal with the mushroom, but let's see. Because I've got escape artist check, or I'm trained in escape artist, so I feel like there's a better chance of me getting through there than Sam.
Ooh, that's a nice
And I'm not
update,
wearing
Twitch.
Whereas he is wearing armor.
Mm-hmm. So you move over. You move back. It's over here.
Yeah. I think that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. It's right there. It's where the last dancing light is. Okay. I'm gonna move right there. Just because I want to see what's in here and try and squeeze my way in.
Yeah. Sam, do you stay where you are, or are you following him?
I think I'm going to follow him to try and.
Oh, excuse me. We communicate about the giant mushroom through the whispers, by the way, so that everybody can hear what we're seeing. I'll let Sam describe it since he's nature boy. And he can probably describe it more accurately than me going, it's really big, and it's like glowy, and there's water, and it looks scary. I don't know.
There's a chamber with a really big, glowy, it's the same words.
Exact same description, yeah, no.
Just cadence a little different. Large mycelium mushroom that's linking. It's going from the ceiling to the ground, correct?
Yes, it goes like all the way from ceiling all the way down onto the middle dais, in the center of this reservoir that all the water's going in.
Mycelium stretching from the column, I guess is the best way to explain it. Could be source of all this mushroom growth, or at least the cause of it. I'm gonna help Eli try and squeeze through this hole. I'm gonna.
Right as you're about to move away, you swear that you see what looks like a tendril, like this blue tendril, very slowly snake its way out of the center of this. Doesn't seem to be coming towards you, like it's kind of reaching towards the wall, just out of sight.
And it can move.
Nope.
And closes the door.
Okay. I'll leave the door open. Fuck it.
Okay. You're free to move. And then, Eli, you're going to try to squeeze through?
Yes, I would like to attempt
to
squeeze.
All right. That is an escape artist check. You have no penalty because you're not wearing armor.
Great.
I wish I could assist. Not again.
Well, thankfully, like I said, it's not that fucking 20 DC. However, I have to now double check what I made it. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So with the 12, you don't get stuck, but you don't manage to get through. It is a little bit of a tight squeeze, but yeah, you're pretty sure you can get through this. It's just, it might take you a few tries.
Okay.
It's about not quite a minute. That would be... Hold on, let me double check. I think it has a time frame. So we are speeding it up. Normally it takes a while. Action takes at least 1 minute, maybe longer, depending on how long the space is. Yeah, that's right. Normally I would have lowered the DC a lot more, but because we're handling this on a round by round instead of over the course of a minute, that's why the DC is not super, super low.
Okay.
So you spend, we'll say, a couple of rounds on that, about 12 seconds or so, and you're like, nope. You like pull yourself back out before you get stuck. Like, turn, like use the lead with the other shoulder, and I'm assuming you're trying again.
Yep. Yeah. I would like to try again.
All right. It's Sam. You can assist now because you guys were using the tool earlier to do that. Now that you've like gotten over there and are there when he starts. Now, granted, it is still an escape artist check. You just got to beat a 10 to assist.
Mm-hmm.
There's,
Hey, look at that.
you don't have a -4 to this because your armor doesn't matter in this case.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is a flat roll,
+2. Right.
Fantastic. All right. Add my 2. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, what a sexy roll. Jesus. Okay. After all of that. So you're like, okay, let me try my other shoulder. And apparently that was the trick. You just need to go in that way. Yeah, over the course of a round, you're able to get... Hold on, first we'll make skinny Eli here. You get into that space, and you get to the other side. We'll unskinny you, I think. Yeah, okay, good.
Hooray.
Okay, so that was we'll say that with that, or roll that high, that was, you got through that in another round. You're all the way in.
Okay. Now, Sam, if you want to try and get through again, maybe I can help pull you through instead of just trying to push you through.
He's like traumatized.
Buddy.
How's it going over there, guys?
Well, I'm through.
Yeah.
Anything of note on your side, Eli?
I look around.
Yeah. So what you walked through on, you can definitely tell, because Sam has a light source, so you do still see the color. You can definitely tell it's a bunch of broken pieces of serpent stone that you're walking on right now. And then up ahead, you can definitely see it turns to the left, and there's actually a set of stairs leading down, and then it goes further into that same hallway. There appears to be some kind of buried rune or something in the floor here. It's not glowing or anything. It just looks like it's... Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like not glowing or anything like that. It just looks like... you don't know. It could be something to worry about. It could be like signage, effectively.
There's like a rune on the floor. There's serpent stone. It's all broken. How does serpent stone feel on my bare feet, by the way? I am still barefoot. I have not put on shoes this entire time.
Not particularly comfortable, but it's... Even though some of these pieces are jagged, it doesn't seem to like stab into you or anything. It feels relatively blunt.
Okay.
But it doesn't remind you of anything.
Okay. I will describe loosely what I'm seeing. So yeah, Sam, if you want to try, you can squeeze through here. I'm going to take maybe a rubbing of this rune real quick, and I'll get out some paper and just kind of like take some chalk or eat charcoal or whatever and do a little rubbing of the rune on the floor so I can show it to people when I come back.
Okay. So you go over to it, put a piece of paper down. Excuse me. I start doing rubbing on it. Thankfully, it is not magical in the way that would cause you to explode.
Hooray!
It seems to be relatively mundane. You get that down, and go ahead and give me a quick intelligence check, and then I'll come back to you with the result. So, Sam, were you going to squeeze in, or were you doing something else?
I was going to try again.
Okay.
So
I will
go
back
ahead.
and assist if he needs it after the first try, but I'm going to let him try once before I go try and pull him through.
Okay. I'll come back to you with that. Sam, as you're getting over to the wall and such, you'll hear as a message, as the spell from what's his name? Haru. You hear as a message. Are we gonna do something about that fungus? This electricity's gonna be a problem, isn't it?
Has Sam ever been messaged before?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. There may be a solution to it, but it might irrevocably change this ecosystem that we have down here. But we might have to do that. I forget how many words it is.
It's 25, but you're good. You get that through that. He can continue, but other stuff's gonna happen because it lasts for like 10 minutes. But yeah, you've gotten to the hole again. By the way,
I thought he was part of the Whispers as well.
I mean,
yeah,
he
he's
is.
not talking through the whispers.
He
I know, but
might specifically not want to use the whispers.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry.
He's
Because
trying to
every
single out Sam.
humanoid
Because me and him are
person
like
in our
this.
group is linked into the whispers.
Yeah,
The only people who are not are the mules, Shakira, and the mouse or the rat. It's a rat.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Basically, just people are already talking through the whispers, so that's his way of not cross talking. It's just let me shoot him a message real quick. Cool. So, but Sam, you've made it back. Eli, you get the rubbing, kind of looking at it as you're going back over to help Sam through if he can't get through. And yeah, you're pretty sure this is a Kashari character. It may be archaic. Who knows? Not every single character changed over time. Some of them are still very old. Excuse me. And this one, you think in the context of where it's been set, is essentially marking the way to an alternate path.
Okay.
Escape artist.
Yep, if you want to squeeze through, that's escape artist. Yeah.
It's the same as last time that I rolled.
Oh boy.
That it is. Well, you don't get stuck. Right? Is that with... Wait, shit. Is that with the -4?
I didn't add anything minus to it.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
You still got your
so
armor
it's a
on, so you still
7.
have a -4. So it's a 7.
Great.
Because I don't... wait, is he still shadow formed? How long does that last?
Oh, let me double check for you. I think it's a minute per level, but
It's 1 round per level.
is it 1 round per level? Ugh.
Mm-hmm. So he would have 1 minute. So he
Yep.
would still have it on.
Yeah, it is 1 round per level. So yeah.
He would still have it on just for that. So you're only at a -2, but unfortunately you are still stuck. you do immediately get stuck again.
Okay.
With a 9. But yeah,
Is that
you
an
can
armor
definitely-
check penalty, or is that...
No, that's just
Okay, that's
because
different.
of the fact that you're an arm. Like you're squeezing through a space with an armor.
okay,
is-
so-
even
so-
though it's yours is very supple, it's still rigid enough that it makes it difficult.
Okay,
It's got
sorry,
a
I'm
ton
just
of
reading
weight,
the
right?
description on it, just in case it's like something I fucking missed.
Mm-mm. Oh,
Wonderful. Okay. Well, let's try and unstick you then.
all right. You get to roll again with. Well, Eli, you got to roll assist first.
Yep.
I'm
Escape
gonna let you
artist.
help, but I'm also gonna lower the DC because obviously having someone be able to pull you and like move shit around is gonna help a lot.
Yeah, instead of just shoving you, this should be easier, hopefully. Yeah.
Okay, so Sam, you're back to a flat roll, and you are starting to hear.
No.
Yeah, you are starting to hear the kind of pops and zaps and stuff coming from down the hall, you can tell the mushrooms are lighting back up again.
Okay.
So that was 2 rounds. He's still stuck.
Gotta get you through this wall. Or this
Hey,
hole.
Ellie, thank you for staying subscribed.
Challenge: roll above a 15. Impossible.
Impossible, apparently.
Impossible.
I'm just gonna keep rolling, and
Oh.
Oh.
I was gonna. Never mind. I was gonna see if I could find another thing to try and unstick you, but.
I'm going to blow up Setsegia.
The moon.
Look, me in whatever country is to the east can't think of it right now. We're gonna be like this because their war is gonna be really easy once there's nothing left over here. All right.
Let me turn that
Fuck
down.
these caves.
All right.
Fuck the worms.
I'm gonna dose him with some Esper, get him really high, and then
Buddy.
just pull him all the way through. No. Oh, gosh.
Taking my girlfriend. I'm leaving.
I'm not laughing because
Yeah, no, you
I have also have armor on. So
You would have a worse penalty than him, too.
exactly.
Yeah. 'Cause he's got light armor.
I'm not taking it off. I never take it off.
Okay.
Even
you
when
have-
I take a bath. No.
It has not quite reached you, unfortunately, with that low of a check. It's one more check before it's activated past where you're standing.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's pull you through. I'm trying to roll assist. There we go.
All right,
Okay.
you get a +3, which puts you at a
Pull you
+1 to
through.
your check instead of just a flat.
I've got like both feet on the wall pulling Sam. There we go. Just
Holy
pops him
shit.
through.
You finally get through.
I rolled a 16. Holy
Oh.
shit.
We finally get Skinny Sam. There he is.
I always
Not
love
afraid.
the dice always doesn't match. You said you rolled a 16, which you did, but on my screen it says 18.
Well, that's because I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Oh, the wrong person died.
That's weird.
I rolled before him, and mine was an 18. His dice either didn't show up for you or is in a weird spot. So, yeah.
You dare break wind before me?
Anyway,
Watches
You're
they all line up
through!
again.
We made it! You're not stuck anymore. Man, getting back through is going to really suck.
I'm just gonna knock it down.
It's very, I live here now.
Yeah, this is my new home. Thank you so much for coming. Send for
What's
Abby.
back here? Was there gold back here? Is there a really big sword? Like,
Give me a quick dungeoneering check.
There's gold in them hills.
oh fuck
Okay.
you, game.
Right. So, no, what you can tell this is like this wall over here. Like this was once a full open hallway. It's collapsed over time. It's damaged. Somebody probably tunneled back through this, and they must have just been a lot smaller than you. But you can see how it opens up in here. Like this was meant for full medium creatures. Just that tunnel is not in the shape that it originally was anymore.
I almost wish we'd use that, explosive over here. Maybe we
It
could
is
open it up.
hilarious that you say that.
Maybe we have
because
time
you
to go
do
out there and
hear-
get it.
You do hear like a muffled bang, and there is just like the slightest like sort of like dust like sort of falls from the ceiling a little bit. Dust / spores, you know? And then you get through the whispers. I think the grenade went off.
Great. Wonderful. Lovely.
Wonder if
Okay,
it
we need to
killed
hurry.
anything.
We need to figure out somewhere they can go quickly. We're not
Yeah.
going to get everybody through this gap unless we can find a way to like widen the hole.
Yeah. What's in here? Can I go past you? Is there more?
Yeah, we'll walk. I'll start walking in.
Yeah.
Down
We're
the
gonna see
stairs.
if leads anywhere to help out.
I hoped you already, and then you hear like a sudden sort of like uproar of noise for a second. Lamia, you're over there. You kind of know why this is happening. That whole room you're in shudders.
Oh,
And you can. It's almost like the pressure drops in there for a second. And you just hear Kessel just curse, like looks up at the hatch, and immediately casts Hold Portal again.
are they?
Stripped my spell away.
Alright, we need to
Salamia will whisper, not whisper yell. She wants to whisper yell, but she'll whisper like, "Hey, they kind of broke through the first way. Figure out how to get us there quick."
That's not a okay.
Yes, keep
Lamia will move and basically be ready to swing at something that might fall.
This is the space you descended into.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're next to it. You're good. But
Okay.
so yeah, he curses, immediately throws that back up, and then you guys keep moving. It is clearly a worked hallway that was probably once well maintained, but is cracked and damaged at this point. You can definitely tell that different parts of this tunnel have at some point fallen in and been repaired.
Okay. I'm just going full movement, full 30 feet. I was gonna sneak, but we don't have time for that, so I'm just going full 30 feet.
You are descending, by the way. Each of those little stairs is downward. I'm assuming, Sam, you're following?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely see it. This like hallway terminates into another room in there. You can see that there's some rubble and such to your right, and from over there you can now more faintly hear, outside of the whispers, you can hear sort of the commotion that's going on in that room up there. You can imagine just people like shouting things to be ready for and whatnot back there. You hear again from Kessel just Scheisse! And he casts Hold Person again after there's another pop.
The whole portal.
Hold portal. Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's now a person. I mean.
Yeah, you hear them all just go, "How many?" He goes, "That's it."
Okay. You guys might need to stop moving down that hallway.
You can keep moving. Just,
Yeah. What?
tell you that's what you hear as you're moving
How
along.
far is this?
Cool. So, what you see here is one, a conflict of Roll20 maps. They're not levels, so I'm just gonna have to tell you what you see past this rubble.
Oh, okay.
There is another little short hallway. It looks like it goes directly under this tunnel.
Okay.
So it does seem to, and you can see like it goes even deeper down. So in theory, you could go over there and look up. You'll probably see where it's stuck, where that boulder is stuck in there.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine you continue your movement and go over there.
Yeah.
And yes, it is in fact lodged in this fucking thing and trapped against the ladder that's up there. The rock is like partially. It's partially held in place because of like a ladder rung, but also just all of this fungus and stuff that's sort of like wedged into the sides and whatnot. It's just created this log jam.
Is that fungus active?
No, not what you could see. You know, it was above. It was still lit up, but it hadn't been triggered again. But this looks inert.
If I could see, so it looks like a ladder rung is holding the rock, and it's also probably wedged a little bit, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's a tunnel in front of us. The rock is the rock above us still?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you are below it now.
Can I get to a place where I can safely stand that will not mean the rock will crush me if I'm underneath it and trying to move the ladder? I don't want to be directly below it.
Yeah, so you like stand before, like you'd have to like jump into the the chute. You can kind of like lean over and look. Obviously, you need to. If it falls, you got to get the hell out of there. But
okay, so I'm describing that to people, and being like, so the only thing I can really do here is try and shake it loose.
Do what you need to.
Down.
And then, Lamia, you see, like Kessel seems to take out like a small pearl, like holds it in his hand for a moment, like swipes his hand across, and then throws another whole portal up. Pockets that one, pulls out another.
You should try and do the boundary truck around this hole in case I trigger the fungus up there with this rock dropping. We don't want the blast to go up.
I don't understand.
So around the hole where the rock is, draw a boundary. It's 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot. It'll make a square around the hole with the rock. Because I'm going to try and knock the rock loose, and there's fungus in that hole, and I don't want it to explode.
Lamia will try to do what Eli wants.
Okay. So you make a 1 second.
But where is that? That 20 off?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. That holds for 10 minutes, but is it dismissible or breakable?
No, 'cause it's an item.
Okay, so leave one open.
Okay. So 15.
Yeah. Because you need one way to get in. Just don't stand there, because all the energy is going to funnel that way.
I'm gonna have to. Okay. I'll redraw in a second. Which side of that square do you want to leave open, Lamia?
I'll do the one that Lamal and Shakira are on.
Wow.
Yeah, well, they might want to move.
Yeah, they would need to move.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whatever
then I
side
guess...
you're open on is the side that if the electrical fungus goes off, that's going to be the exposed side. So you want to clear that side.
So I would have whoever's south of it
Hold on.
move over
Hold
towards the door.
Hold on. Are you confused about what's happening right now?
Yeah, I don't even... There's fungus in this room?
Yes.
Okay.
In this hole, there's been fungus. So there's live electrical fungus in here, too. Right? So what he's saying is, like, they're going to mess with the boulder, and when they do, it's going to move really sharply, so the fungus is going to shoot electricity all over the place. So he's saying to put up a barrier so everyone doesn't get shocked.
Oh, okay. I thought... Alright. Then we'll need to move one of the mules, because I think it'd be safer to have, like, this area be the big block. I mean... With less... I mean... Because there's more space on this side than, if we made it so we all had to squeeze on these sides.
Okay. So you want the west one open.
Yes.
Okay. That's also going to be the entrance when people need to go in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, first thing I would like to try and do is I'm going to use magic rockets to break that ladder apart, if possible.
To try to damage the ladder? Okay.
Yeah, because it's stuck on the rock.
Gotcha. The ladder is...
Nice.
1 second. Ooh, okay, hold on.
There you are. Okay.
Go.
Oh, we have 12 normal chalk.
Yeah, that's for later when I get hungry.
I knew you were going to say that.
He's not even going to cast all food on it. He's just going to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think my teeth are so wide?
Obviously, evocation, also a force effect. Okay. This doesn't tell me. Okay.
There you are.
There it is. Okay, so that's technically magically treated. Okay. Yeah, the magic rockets unerringly they hit, but it doesn't seem like they're strong enough to damage the material. It is still stone. However, a strange thing does happen. As your missiles hit it, each subsequent one, it seems to glow faintly brighter and brighter, and you can feel it giving off heat. Not like enough that it would burn you, just like it's just warm. Like kind of a nice warmth if you were chilly or something.
Interesting.
And it just, it's still dim light, but it's definitely giving off light, which looks just like a clean white light.
Okay. Sam, do you think you could pry bar that ladder piece loose so we can free this up?
Yeah?
Okay, go for it. That shouldn't loosen the boulder on its own.
It'll loosen it. It hopefully won't, it won't fall.
Yeah, let me read it. It shouldn't drop the boulder on its own. So then I can knock it the rest of the way loose.
Well, if I die here, you're going to have to explain to Hattie.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just... The letters have already been written. Mine too.
And
It's
Sherlock.
It gets sent to my own business. It doesn't make sense.
Sherlock might hold a grudge for longer. No.
So Sam, you're going to climb up and start trying to
Uh,
pry loose that the rung it's stuck on? Is that the plan?
let me look at my inventory, and then I will get back with you immediately.
While he's looking, real quick clarification. Okay, so it's a chute and it's above us, but the way the rungs are on like a wall,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking, I would
There-
like to clarify, I might want to try and thunder stomp the wall. Normally you thunder stomp on the floor, but if I kick the wall, can I use thunder stomp on that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not.
That
Yeah.
and force punching the wall are my choices here. Like that's where I'm at. I'm gonna use the only like affecting spells I have.
Well, you can fling yourself into the boulder so that it hits you and send it flying 10 feet.
Yeah, right there we go.
I'll throw them.
Look,
Fucking-
as much as this might sound selfish, I'm saving that for the nightmare dogs. Okay, the second one
I just like the
touches
imagine
me.
of the barrier being put, and then just hear a ah! Then the boulder goes boom, and it hits the barrier, and then comes back down. Yeah.
Like they're like trying to get in and all of a sudden just doof. The fuck? Hello?
So funny.
For some reason, this makes me think of a Ramune bottle. I think it's how they're pronounced.
Oh, with the
Ramen,
little
yeah.
the
little marble in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah. I'm going to use the crowbar and not the any tool.
Okay.
Because if I have to ditch the crowbar or the prying device, I'm gonna.
That's fair. Okay, so you're gonna go for a crowbar. Hold on, I need to see.
It's times like this that I wish I had more explosives.
Now as
Yes. The most common thing an adventurer carries.
explosives. Yeah. I mean, you did have a fuse grenade and you used it. I will tell you, it did have an effect. You just obviously can't see it right now. Okay, so yeah, you're just trying to break this rung. So that's a strength check with a +2 from your tool.
Dice, what did I do to you?
Oh,
Like
yeah, you're
recently.
sickened. So it's just canceling out your sickened. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you pry at it. This is really hard stone. It makes you wonder what the fuck caused those like other big chunks of it to just scatter like debris all over the place. Like something really hard would have had to hit them. But unfortunately, your first attempt, a little bit of time going by, doesn't quite get it. Up above, Kessel consumes another pearl and throws up another hold portal.
I'm gonna try again.
Do they keep disarming it? Castle?
Yes. Yes.
Better.
19. You keeping the 19?
Do a luck.
21.
21.
Ugh, 7 more.
Yep.
All right. With a 21, you wrench at this thing. You know, you try like a couple of different angles, like turn your body, get like one cheek on one rung, get like your foot on the opposite wall. You're just like trying different angles. Stop even caring of being like a little bit out of the way of the boulder. Fuck it, you just gotta get this thing out of here. And finally, you like hook the crowbar underneath it. You try wrenching it one way, and you feel just the slightest bit of give. Try a little bit more. Fuck it, you turn the other way. You kind of just like wiggling it back and forth until one side finally breaks, and it actually explodes into like dust on that side. It's like it's very hard, but it's like once you start making cracks and stuff like that, it seems like it's brittle after that point. Like that part turns into powder that you destroy, and then like the other end of it snaps from just like the sheer force of you wrenching it. You kind of move out of the way as like that rung like hits the stone below it, flips a little bit and falls down, and the boulder. Oh, but it stops. It does stop.
The boulder feels conflicted.
The way that it's wedged, and with all of the plant matter next to it, it just kind of bunches up on that side. All the fungus shit like bunches on that side, but it slips down.
Okay. Okay, Sam. Stand clear.
So it's not totally loose yet. Up above, there is a let off of electricity. No one is in the direction of it.
Good.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of
space.
If we had sealed that, would this be like a cartridge for a firearm?
I was kind of thinking the same thing, and I was
like the mushroom being the propellant, the cap at the end being
funnel them into it as well. Just let them open it, funnel them right in, just bah! It just goes off.
Right.
The world's largest gun. No.
So,
the Earth is a gun. The boulder is the bullet.
So you guys you can see electricity go off, and that fungus stuff goes a bit darker, like a bit like usually it retains like a tiny bit of a glow. It goes like very dim when that one goes off. Nobody's affected. And then down below, Sam, I imagine climbing down quickly, hopping out to give Eli some space.
Okay. So
I'm holding whatever sprint button it is when you're on
the wall. Is my plan here.
All right, go for it. I believe that has you do a CMB. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Use your caster level and your charisma. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Which is effectively your
caster level
concentration check.
10. Yeah. My. Which, speaking of, I'm just gonna click that.
Yeah, you can just do that.
Cool. All right, 24.
Nice. Okay. Assuming you're keeping your 24.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna roll it just to try and get above 25.
Go ahead.
I wanna break these cuffs. Anyways, 26.
Okay. So you lean into the chute. And you push your hands against the wall, lean out, and kick as hard as you can on the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel the magic course through your body into the stone, like starts to travel up it, and you actually see because it kind of encompasses that whole like chute as it goes up, and you can see like running up the ladder, you actually see sparks, these like bluish sparks like like just spark off of it as it's going up, and you can watch like the path of the energy because of it collide with the boulder, and it immediately flips partially and like twists and then just just plummets down. And then chassis like lean back, just out of the way. Lamia, you up there can see with the rest of them. You can, like, hear it as well. You hear this like grinding, like shifting noise as the stone falls, dragging like this dead fungus and stuff with it. And as you're looking down there, watching that happen, you can see that the ladder that you're gonna need to go down. You can't lean all the way over anyway because there's a barrier, but like you can still see through it. You watch as like the ladder that you're gonna use to go down, you see these like blue sparks run all the way up it, and then kind of pyrotechnics bursts out of like the top 2 rungs for a second, and then there's just this like sort of whitish smoke that clears very quickly.
I stick my head into the opening and I go, "Okay, you can come down now."
Eloisa starts shouting for people to move. Yeah, Kessel will go first. He's like, just enough. Whew. He will get down.
Also, definitely seal the barrier behind you when you're through, because that way they can't follow us down the hole as easily.
Oh yeah, like draw. Yeah.
Yeah. Draw the last line of chalk.
Put GM layer. Okay, that's 1 round. The reason he's going first is because obviously you got to get the donkeys down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's 1. Nothing yet. And then half is gonna go up one of them. Lamia, do you try to throw the other one down to save some action economy right after?
She's like, "Hey, do you think I can get this one down?" She'll ask half.
He nods.
Okay. Yeah, Lamia will try and chug the donkey to down.
Ask half. Sounds like you're fucking
aside, this is a team lift for sure. This is a one whole donkey.
That is the wrong sheet.
Ask half sounds like you're fucking up the saying half-ass.
Yeah.
Ask half.
I think that would be a fantastic newspaper article from the 70s, like whatever those were, the advice columns that you would write into Ask People shit.
Do you want me to do a handle animal?
Lifts the donkey. No, just a strength check. As you're going to it, first the donkey's kind of looking at you like, the fuck are you doing? But you can hear half clearly say, despite lifting a mule at that same time, says, "Behave, little one." And it kind of relaxes.
You go called small.
Yeah, small bean.
I'll keep that.
It's a burrito.
You lift the donkey because it does not resist. It's not like it's light, it's also got a bunch of stuff on it. So you're like,
like
you like get it up, like just a couple of those shuffle steps over, half very carefully, gets all the way over the top of it, and drops it clean through because you don't want to have like its chin hit the side or something.
Oh, absolutely not.
So it, and then he actually hits you on the side to be like, hurry. You immediately do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then you can hear the spell go off. However, all Eli and Sam see is slow donkey is going by. You watch them gradually descend after Kessel has obviously slid all the way down.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you guys waiting for everyone else to go through, or do you start going after the donkeys go?
I think I want to wait as much as I want to go. I want to wait to make sure everybody gets through.
Right. Who's next?
Or
are you just letting Eloise yell at people?
I'm letting Eloise yell at people.
Absolutely yell at everybody she wants. By the way, once everybody's through, I'm just tell you this now so we can get this. I'm going to do a silent image of the boulder again on that, so it looks like it's still sealed.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm just gonna click it so we don't have to deal with it when we get to it.
Aw.
Oh,
Okay.
Right.
Just no
Didn't recover the
that's
spell.
all.
That's okay.
Okay. Next is Haru. Start sliding down. And Lamia, you're still up there. You can feel that like weird pressure thing hit again. That like pop. And like the room seems like the walls waver for a second. And now all of a sudden you can hear like scratching, just like rapid clawing and like growling and stuff coming from up there on that. Which like Half also notices. I don't know if you like immediately react.
It just to have her halberd ready, because she's waiting for everybody else.
Through a whisper, Lamia, can you discharge the mushrooms before you go through the hole?
Kind of busy. Pretty sure they're going to be coming soon.
I know, in the hallway.
Oh, so they think it's clear, and then they like might get stuck with it re-ramping up. That's smart.
Who else is up there?
Haru's still
Jamal,
up there, right? Just
Half.
tell him to throw a rock.
Haru just slid down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell 'em
Is
also.
Sir Eloise?
Yep.
Okay. She's technically minded. I think I'll also reiterate her. If we discharge the mushrooms in the hallway, they might think we went that way. I'll just reiterate.
I mean, obviously, you know she can hear you, but
Yeah. Well, the whispers is still active.
yeah, so you know it's going through.
Yeah.
She doesn't immediately answer. She's just like, Half, no, and he's like already jumped over the thing and like literally like hops up over her height onto the ladder and then like puts his shoulder and back against the stone. Like he's like going to try to like go up and just fight them. Because you know, like putting your back against it isn't going to help it because it opens upward.
Yeah. Unless they're trying to break through it, but
yeah. He actually seems surprised when he like collides with it and he looks down. And he kind of says something really sharply in Thule, which I think all of you speak.
Yep.
He has a very, very heavy accent. It's clearly not his like native language. Even though it kind of looks like it might be, but maybe not. But he just says, do it, is like what he's saying. And Eloise like just shakes her head and is like, no, go. And they kind of seem like they're in a bit of an argument, and she will very quickly point at Graylee, who will go next. The scratching intensifies.
Oh, I just realized I wouldn't have been able to throw down the mule because the boundary is only open from the
I know
side.
you would have been on the other side. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
not. I'm just not manipulating it for time's sake. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I was just making sure.
I'm accounting for the fact that you have to move around this room.
Okay.
Cool. But I don't know if you react to that scenario at all.
I don't know what you're saying do it for, Half, but you should go down too.
He will turn his attention over to Lamal. Seems like he's giving him an almost pleading look, and Lamal is like, no, we're going to make it. And then Half will jump from the ladder all the way across and grab the ladder and just start sliding down. Yeah, I don't even have to roll his acrobatics.
Bruh.
It's quite high. Change him to GM. Cool. Okay, so he's next. And right as he's going down, you hear Eloise go, "Was that the smart decision?" And Lamal's like, "It was the right one. You next." And she steps up, and you can see that she, like, reaches out like she's going to push him through, but he, like, jerks away and says, "Don't even. Go."
Remember, he's never alone.
Quickly.
Yeah. Less time arguing, more time running, please.
We still have a big ass wolf that needs to get through.
She does not stop moving as this happens.
Don't tell Shakira I said it like that.
How rude.
Speaking of Shakira, she is growling and just staring up at that hatch. Like she's like hackles raised. She's ready for a fight. That the noises do get more intense, and then they stop very suddenly.
Oh, I don't like that.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, did I forget to change layer, game layer? There we go. Lumal kind of looks over at Kendra like with a surprise look. He says, "Why are you still here?" And then she, like, very quickly, like, she looked like she was a little bit in shock, like, kind of still looking up there, like, expecting something to appear. And she, like, looks a little stunned, and he says, "Go!" And she immediately goes.
This turn, Lamia will go ahead and close her eyes and throw a pebble towards the mushrooms.
They go off.
Oh, you're not going to make
All the
me
way down the
roll?
hallway.
Okay.
You're not trying to hit a precise spot, you're just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
GM layer. And, he'll obviously he's not on Shakira's space.
Go, yeah.
Says, "I need to make sure the wolf gets through." Good Bean,
Yes,
I'm going to cast a spell on your wolf.
Shakira, be good.
You can hear her growl, like, pitch upward. You can tell she's not disobeying. It's just that she's, like, listening to you, but also is, like, enemy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you can actually hear
Shakira-
her from where you are.
Okay, I was going to... Shakira wasn't part of the Whispers.
Yeah. He has an empathetic bond.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying he can hear her actual growl, not through whispers.
Okay.
Says, "It won't last long." He casts a spell. She shrinks. Quick.
Shakira here.
Now, she can't climb a ladder, but she's also still big, despite being struck down to medium. So she is kind of having to worm her way down this chute.
I'm going to move down and just... I can probably catch a person that's dropped.
Yeah,
it might hurt.
So I need... What I need from Shakira is I need... This would be an acrobatics check for her.
Acrobatics.
Which I guess it sounds like you're assisting on. You're going to be going down with her if you're doing this.
I was just going to assist the catch.
Okay.
Basically.
Well, she's going... They're all going past you guys.
Yep.
Down to the next
Okay.
floor. Yeah. They're not going into this area you're at.
Oh, I didn't know there was more down. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
hear
thought they were
going
coming
to the next floor.
Our... Okay, I thought they were
No,
coming
no, no.
to
That's why I kept saying it goes
our
down.
layer. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That explains more. Then yeah, I guess I'll assist helping her further down.
Okay. Sadly, it is still also in acrobatics, which I know you're actually not bad at.
Yeah. Well, I would be.
Look, as long as it's not escape artist, pal.
It's a +2. So she rolls hers with a +2.
It's me again. I keep opening my sheet. I needed that.
Yeah. Thankfully, it is not the craziest DC.
Yay!
It's not a smooth trip, her going down. But you do reach the bottom. Maybe a little bit faster, a little bit rougher than you were hoping. You're both just going to take 1d6 non-lethal. Take 4 non-lethal, just kind of a rough landing, but otherwise you guys get down there all right.
She doesn't have a non-lethal category.
I guess here's an NPC sheet.
Yeah. I'll just put 8 on mine. No, yeah, fuck it.
I think you put notes on hers too.
4,
So it should be okay.
and then
Cool. So she got down. Game layer. And Sam went. No, I'll explain what you see here in a minute. Okay. So, Lamal up there, Lamia's up there. Lamal calls back, Wasif, go!
I'm waiting to cast an illusion.
Fuck. It's a good idea. So yeah, he'll jump onto the ladder. Kind of gives you like a quick look, Lamia.
Yeah.
That's just like, he just says, Sator.
I mean, Lamia basically nods back.
As he's going to, I'm like, trust me, I don't want to be here either. It's just like, I know what's chasing us.
Okay. Yeah. So Lamia,
Yes.
you can hear the stone move. Being dragged upward. Alright. Obviously, I imagine you're over here by this point.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go down, you're gonna mark the other side, right? I'm
Yep.
assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Take off
So-
another 5.
Another 5 feet.
Yep.
You haven't been able to slide down in that amount of time just yet.
That's fine.
So you moved standard, and yeah, that's what's happening. Glance up, you can see the stone like lift almost all the way out, and then you can see it move again, but you don't see it like travel. It just seems to disappear into darkness all of a sudden.
Huh.
And you hear this chorus of growls from above. Alright. Let's see.
Like, here's hoping they're
5
hunting
feet up.
Eli, so they follow his scent down the mushroom path.
So those are 5 feet up. So okay, cool. So what I
Oh,
need
what
from
the
you,
fuck?
What?
Oh, okay, never mind. I was looking at the wrong sheet, and I saw 48 strength. I was like, what the that's not me.
Anyway, so what I need from you is I need you to roll initiative real quick.
Alright, let's see if I'm fast enough, guys.
If I can see when the thing moves, by the way, that's when I'll cast the illusion, because Lamia
It's
will
too
know.
far for you.
Okay, I was gonna say Lamia
Yeah,
will know
you're
that
staying
I'm
behind.
the boulder's fake and that she can just climb through it.
Yeah.
So
Alright, that's a
25
pretty
is
good
good.
initiative. Yeah. I'll keep it.
Okay. Let's see what they got here. Real quick. Oh, this is the wrong fucking sheet. Where's the right sheet? Give me the right one. No. Bro? Okay, here it is. Good.
Ty! And they have a better initiative than me, so they go first! Fuck!
No, they don't, because you're a PC.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, PC breaks ties first.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue.
Unless,
Oh, you do have danger die. That is true.
seeing as you didn't use any luck. So, well, here's what happens. Bursting out of that sudden darkness, after you hear these growls and such, you see like a flash of like those red eyes again, and you just suddenly see all 6 of them lunge forward, and it's like it's covered in this like inky, clinging smoke before that whole thing just lands on top of where the barrier is, because the top of it's not actually closed. Just lands on top of it, and you watch this like curl up off of it at the same time that 6 hooks with chains seem to just spread out like tendrils and immediately lash downward towards you. Now, unfortunately, you are climbing, which automatically makes you flat-footed.
I mean, that it doesn't matter. I have my armor on, so at least it's not as bad as it could be.
Yeah. Let me see what I want to say.
I say it doesn't matter. This is still gonna hurt. Oh, that's right. That's right.
It also has higher ground. It's like balancing. Nah, that's easy for it. Okay. Yeah, it's got higher ground for sure.
But this one.
Oh, hold on a minute. That's the wrong. Same initiative bonus, but that is the wrong monster. That's the one I wanted right there. Okay. Yeah, same initiative, but it's got a plus. Yikes. Yeah, I rolled shit for the first one. And I rolled shit for the second one. Oh, it was almost good. Oh, it kissed that natural 20. So here's what happens. These hooks like immediately drop down into this area and start like snapping around, like trying to hook into your armor, into your skin, anything. They're just like scraping against it as you're trying to like get away from it enough that you don't slide down and hook yourself. Thankfully, they're just bouncing off, but they move so erratically. It clearly does not have very fine control over these things. They're just waving around and just like rattling and snapping them at you. It can only strike at you at the same target with half of its hooks in the same turn. So you have to deal with all 6. But like the other ones like don't quite make it into the right spot, or they like kind of clash with each other and that kind of thing. But you do see this like this long snouted, like matted, mangy furred, dark creature with 6 eyes. It's vaguely canine in appearance, but the teeth are too long, too needle-like, like cluttered and cramped in its jaws. And the way that it's just glowering down at you, it doesn't give you the sense that it sees you as anything more than prey. It's not playing with you, it's just trying to get to you. Now, that is the same number of eyes you saw before. And you were like, there's probably at least 3. Then that was addressed later.
Yeah.
However, listening to its growls, like as you're trying to fight these hooks and whatnot, you definitely hear more still to come. This is not the only one of these.
Neat.
Cool. Do you just immediately slide out of danger, or?
As much as I want to. So I want to, just to make sure. Is there something I could put, like sliding down? Is there something I can put the boundary chalk across to make like a different square?
Yeah.
Okay.
You slide down another 5 feet and like mark the wall so that it makes a barrier up above you and closes it off. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I know it's wasting a turn. Well, not wasting a turn. It's making a turn go by when I could just go down and get away from the scary thing, but that's what I do.
Cool.
This turn.
It is gonna take 1 attack of opportunity on you.
Slower we can make him, though, probably the better, honestly.
It actually snaps out at you with its teeth this time. High ground bonus makes that a. That's not how you roll a die, self. See, I think a 27 hits you.
Yes, but first, fool me once from
Can
my
you beat that?
Vulpine plate.
You gonna boop it?
It does
Or
not have a boop.
Paste it, or tell me what it does. It's been
a minute. Yeah, give me a second
Yeah.
to.
placement. Gotcha. Okay, so you get the concealment. Okay, I'm gonna go with. Evens. I want even.
Okay.
Actually, wait. It's your thing. You tell me. You tell me what misses.
Okay, you want even. So odds miss. Okay, it hits.
It's very rare that I'll celebrate it too. Okay, D20. Not D20. So that is. Take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, damn. Okay. It can't grab you this turn. So you just take the damage and mark the thing.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so that's your turn. I don't know if you say anything through the whispers or anything like that. Eli, like, looking up, you can see that Lamy is dealing with something, but you don't get, like, the fine details of everything.
Gotcha.
You did hear the growling and the snarling and the chains and the hooks, but then they suddenly are quiet.
Lamia will whisper yell. Okay, there's at least two.
Cool. Alright, well, you've effectively cut them off. So as you're starting to slide down, you definitely see another one join it. Which you can see them in their full, like, their fur is like dark, but it's kind of like dark gray. There's like some little white patches. There's red patches to it. They're not like fully encased in shadow once they've like exited whatever that was. But you definitely see that darkness seem to pool around them again, where you only see their eyes. And they're just obscured, but not able to get through that barrier right away. There you go.
We only have 10 minutes. Go, go, go.
As soon as she's past me, that's when I cast the spell. So, or past the mark, I should say. I cast it. So, and then
you kind of had that ready. So, like, right as she slides past.
Yep. Hot on your heels as soon as you go past me.
Boulder were declared. All right.
Boulder were declared.
You have made it. What is this? Okay, sorry. Sorry, I was trying to go to the map, and I realized I had a folder that just says the weird part. I'm like, what? Self, what is this? What is the weird part? What does blue mean? Okay.
What does blue mean? Oh my gosh.
They're really blue?
Yes.
This is like the funniest fucking clip, dude. Alright, let me get you all over there. And then I can just copy it all at once. Oh, wait. No. Eli, get in the hole. There you go. Is anybody not... Okay. Go. Nope. Okay, there we go. Alright. Get you all on the new map. Give me just a moment.
Alright, well, he has a moment. Dave, do you need to go to the restroom as well?
No.
That's shocking, because I do.
Oh, it's because I haven't been drinking. I've been painting.
You went right when we started. What is wrong with y'all?
I haven't been drinking.
Water goes through me real fast when I've had coffee.
Okay,
I think that just means coffee goes through her fast.
right. Okay.
I all drink. I redeemed hydrate. Dave, drink your paint. Quit painting with it and drink some.
No, I have a Diet Coke right next to my head.
But the paint will taste better.
That is not accurate in the slightest.
I don't think that's true, bruh. All right. There y'all is.
I did try to drink a Diet Coke
Map.
because I'm swearing off like regular Cokes, and I drank like a third of, not even a third, probably a quarter of it. I was like, I'd rather not.
More
Nope.
for me.
Yep. I think I'll.
Okay, it'll take a second to load because it's a big map.
Only reason I got Diet Coke is because they didn't have Diet Dr. Pepper or Diet Sprite.
Yes.
I was like, how are you not going to have Diet Dr. Pepper, the best diet drink?
Diet Dr. Pepper is far superior to most other beverages in general, honestly.
Diet Coke feels like a cleaning chemical to me when I drink it.
Well, it's a delicious cleaning chemical.
Yeah,
Every time I
just
walk
like
out of my
Fabuloso.
apartments right now, I smell Fabuloso, and I was like, smells delicious, but tastes like going to the emergency room.
Don't do it. It's expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. Kidney stone problems? I drank Fabuloso.
It just looks like Kool-Aid.
No.
It smells so good.
We got another one.
I thought it would clean out the kidney stones. Well, it's gonna do something to your kidneys.
Right?
Oh, did you tell everybody to hydrate, Panda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Whether or not they listen to me is a different
I
question.
did.
I did too. I just had to finish painting a glove.
I didn't see you drink an ounce of that paint.
Yeah, I didn't. The paint's very expensive, alright? The Diet Coke is significantly cheaper per ounce.
Okay, I don't know. Anyway, that's fine.
Okay, we're in the new
Alright.
room.
You are in the new room. Everyone is a little flustered. Maybe Lamia more than most. She actually got bit.
Oh, she
as
will
you're
say,
getting down there.
you,
Go ahead.
you definitely don't want that thing around you. Just by standing near you, it looks like it just hits you. It's like tendrils just lash out.
Do this, and just everyone gets covered in blood. Lamia, you're bleeding a lot.
Oh. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Take 2 more bleed damage.
I'm like
Yep.
pushing through people.
You and Kendra are both like doing that whole thing. Oh no, I made Kendra skinny. Okay, there we go.
Cure wounds. How much damage did you take?
Altogether, 13.
Okay, so 8. I'll do 3 charges. I'll do 2 charges because Kendra's there, so she might do something as well. So maybe 2d8 plus. Is there plus anything on this damn thing again?
Just
I
plus
forget.
1.
Plus 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you're allowing him to do 2 things of the wand?
Boop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you want me to roll them individually or together?
Oh, you can do them together. Yeah, after the first one, the bleeding stops. So
2, 8. So technically plus 2 then, because I'm doing it twice.
Oh, perfect.
perfectly done. Like one of them, you watch as like the blood just stops gushing out from like her arm. You can't even quite see the wound because she's covered. But yeah, you're just like, yeah, just to be safe. Tapped again, and then yeah, Lana, you can feel. You definitely feel something change kind of under there. It wasn't hurting yet because you still had the adrenaline going, which arguably might be worse. Like you could have bled a lot before you even realized you were bit. Oh, that's horrible. And then even like looking at your armor, it's kind of tough to tell where it even penetrated. Obviously, like on the joint somewhere, and you kind of felt like kind of on the elbow, something like in there, and it did have like those like sharp, pointy little teeth. Like it could like poke through like the mail and other stuff underneath the plates. But it's hard to even tell you get wounded by those things, other than it hit you.
And that came from its bite.
Okay.
I know that.
Real talk. This is slight derail. If I coated myself in that bittering agent that they put in stuff that you're not supposed to eat or consume, would that be an active deterrent for animal attacks?
To bite attacks, yes. Generally speaking.
I'm also talking about in real life, like
I mean,
It depends how it smells.
to answer that.
Yeah.
I think the answer to your question is it would be a deterrent to repeat bite attacks.
Yes.
Yes.
It doesn't know that you're covered in bittering stuff the first time it bites.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Watch out, my nephews. The last time you bite me.
Whole time we thought he was talking about animals.
They are.
That is true.
No. They haven't bitten me yet. They've bitten a dog, which I'm like a little concerned about.
Yeah?
For the dog. It might turn into a werebaby.
Cool. So you get down here, you're all like, kind of coming down from the adrenaline spike there. So the things that are going to be obvious to you is there is a broken statue down here, and I know how hyper vigilant you guys are about that.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be
It's hyper phase. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
it seems to be also made of serpent stone.
Oh god.
This statue. On a brief inspection, because I know Sam's absurd fucking perception, just like at a quick look at it, you can tell that like this statue is missing something that was like slotted into the eyes, because it's not just like a rounded, like eyeball shape like sometimes they would do with statues. There's like obviously something was pulled away from the eyes.
Are there like facets in it?
At a further examination, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's like, oh, I wonder if they had big ass jewels in their eyes. Facets could be for anything to hold something in. It doesn't necessarily have to be a jewel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me finish describing before we continue. So just like, hold your question there, Giselle, if you can. So the statue's broken. It does not appear to be a lady with snake hair. It does appear to be a lady wearing these like heavy cloths and robes and things draped over herself. But she is snake-like. Just the bottom half.
Oh.
Yeah, rather than the hair, you do see like a serpentine tail is like what she's like would be resting on at the base. This like icon's not accurate. So yeah, whoever this was had snake body, apparently, and arm snake with a people head. So that's what the statue's of. Obviously missing the eyes. So you see that there is this broken vase over here that's lying there. That you can't quite tell what material that is. It looks kind of odd. At first looking at it, you think it's just painted with some kind of strange coating, because it looks like the way it glistens, and there's like a vibrance to like the green, like sort of turquoise color that it is, that doesn't quite look like a regular paint or dye. And you can see at the breaks where it's much paler and has less of that kind of verdant look of the outer part of it. But getting a better look at it, the whole thing seems to be made of some kind of crystal. It's opaque. It's not like a translucent crystal, but on getting like a better look at it, yeah, it's not like ceramic or anything at all. And there's a door that got busted down over here. And there actually is a glass window over here, peering out into God knows what. But you can very clearly hear the sound of rushing water. And that is the most prominent sound you're hearing right now, other than like each other. There you go.
Okay.
My question was, do we hear the warning still?
You do still hear it. It is louder now.
It's louder now.
Yeah. In fact, if you want to give me perception checks, I might be able to give you more information on that. Yeah, there's a broken table over here. But I don't think you guys can see that.
All right, Sam, time to just waste our good rolls.
Show us up, please.
No. I want to roll a 2. Oh.
You did the opposite,
did.
sir. Well, no, that's not wrong. That's wrong.
two is
You
present.
did roll a 2, but you added a 0.
He just chose to multiply it by 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus my Stockholm bonus. So, yeah.
So it's a 42.
Yeah.
Plus his inevitable argument that we are somehow in a forest.
There sure are a lot of upright bones in this area.
No.
And bones are like the trees of skeletons.
So you can definitely tell, probably just because it's annoying you so much, Sam, that that alert is definitely coming from this way, from deeper in.
The breach word thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you still don't understand it, but you can definitely hear it coming from there. And even that, like, you can tell, like, it's stronger from that direction.
Mm-hmm.
It, like, echoes throughout the area. But there's like a loud, like, rushing water sound from out here.
So, real quick clarifying question. The rushing water, when we saw the water that was hitting the fungus, it was going down and then it was pooling, but was it had another place where it was continuing from there, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so we can surmise that it is possible that water comes from there.
Yes.
Okay, so with that case, I'm going to warn everybody. I'm going
It's
to
got
say
electrolytes.
that, and that, it's possible that somehow that water could be electrified by the fungus or something. So be cautious with the water. Don't just be like, yeah, let's run in and take a splish splash. Slip and slide, woo!
That's good. I hear water coming from this chute,
Delicious cave water.
says Haru. I definitely can tell there's water down there. Probably quite a bit of it. And, I mean, now that he points it out, Sam, just because everything else is more obvious to you. But since he's saying that, yeah, you'd probably agree.
That damn noise is coming from that direction. I know I said about changing the ecosystem. I might go break whatever it is.
We'll probably have to. We'll probably have to go down there eventually. So, Sam, do you think we could like put?
No.
He does not think.
No, I do not think. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Like these crystals in the eye shards for that weird snake lady.
I missed the bit about crystals.
Speaking of that, there are opaque
This
crystals.
urn is made of, or this vase is made of crystal.
Oh,
Fake
okay.
Crystal.
I am going to
It is
detect
broken.
magic on that while you guys are figuring that out.
Yeah, that
On
makes
the
sense.
statue.
On the statue, and then also the crystals. I'm gonna just check the
Scanning.
whole room. Yeah.
I'd have to look at the shape of the eye sockets, like what looks like they go in there. I know there's something supposed to be in there, but I don't know what.
The whole damn thing is broken anyway.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, Eli, looking at it, you can tell it has just that little bit of what you noticed on Serpent Stone before, but
Okay.
but that's it. It's even more faint than what you saw previously on that other broken statue.
All right.
And the vase does not appear to be magical.
Well, that's
That's
not
good.
magic, and the Serpent Stone's losing its magic. So, yep.
Did Eli tell, because the ladder was made out of serpent stone, correct?
Mhm.
Did Eli tell Sam about the heat thing? with
Probably not.
the magic missile.
Oh, you
No,
would have
we
felt it whenever you
Yeah.
when you climbed it. Sorry, I
That's
didn't
true.
scrap that. Yeah, you would have saw
We
it
were
glowing.
busy trying to get down. I was not telling
Yeah.
you guys that, so that's a fair ask.
I'll go ahead and reiterate that then and bring it up. It was like, was that heat on that ladder caused by your magic, Eli?
Maybe, or it could have just been from the contact. I don't know.
Because I think with that other statue, it messed with your halberd, correct? It looked on me. I think it was like draining some of the magic, or starting to, or something like that.
Starting
Right.
to, yeah.
So it's just reactive to magic. We need
Yeah.
to use magic to get it to like activate. Is what you're saying?
Could be, but also if anybody has magical stuff on them, I wouldn't be near the statue. Just as a heads up.
Right.
Even though it's the best looking
Yeah.
snake person I've seen.
Yeah. Let's maybe get out of this room. Excuse me. Going over to the door.
Is that Haru?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured Haru would want to look at the base, but
He's obviously a little spooked right now.
Yeah, I'd like to leave this room as well. I don't want to waste our 10 minutes that we have now.
all right, Haru, wait up. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Just excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. It kind of looks like it
Step
says.
on that stupid broken door.
Ka-dunk, ka-dunk. What is this? Where'd they get wood?
It's not wood, but I
No.
know it looks like wood, but it's not.
Where'd they get wood colored stone?
Who painted this door to look like wood? Can't believe what they'll pay people to do.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
it is
actually-
actually a broken stone door. I just I didn't bother going
That's fine.
in and dropping the the saturation.
They
on
made
that
this
one.
stone out of granite. All this other stuff is slate. I don't know. I think granite can be brown.
I
Anyway.
think so.
Oh.
It's not locked, but there's something kind of weird. What is this? Oh, hold on a moment. He puts his ear to the door. Okay, this is fine to open, but we're not. I don't think we're safe.
I mean, we haven't been safe for a little bit.
Fair point. He opens the door.
Alrighty.
Goes in, immediately moves out of the way.
I'm in. I'm not gonna step on the pottery, so I think I'll
Yep.
do it
Two
in
more
front of
broken
him.
vases. These actually do appear to be. Maybe they're ceramic.
This isn't a pool of like a square thing of water, right?
What is it? Go ahead. Sorry.
The closer to it. The thing that I'm worried about.
No, that is a
Is it a
pedestal.
tape. Okay.
It looks like a pedestal for like a statue, like a larger statue should be on, or maybe it's just like used to present something.
Yeah,
piece of
last
art
time
or
there was
something.
like statues and nice things around. They turn people to stone. So,
Cool. If you guys
Yeah.
want to file in, feel free to go into the next room.
as to say, another rock or something.
Waiting for everybody to get in there.
That's fair.
Lamio's gonna be last.
I'm not moving all the NPCs. Just go in the room. Goddamn.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to assume.
No, you're good. It's just they can't. You all can't fit in there without stepping on stuff. So
Shakira Mule's guard. So Shakira's gonna hang out with the animals.
she goes back to normal size.
Oh God.
Had to refresh. Okay. Cool. So you guys get in there, and yeah, there's definitely a big ass, very spherical boulder in here. You can just like slightly see past it a little bit to an extent. But it clearly was rolled over there on purpose. Whether to keep something out or keep something in is a mystery. But the alert sound is even louder from here. And that vibrating noise is potent enough that you can kind of see this rock like sort of trembling in its place there just from the vibrations.
Oh,
And Sam, you're pretty sure it's that next room.
it's gonna be real loud.
I do need another fortitude save from Sam.
Mhm.
Actually, I need it from all three of you. Not to make
That's
it
what I
harder
thought.
as well.
Fortitude.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Fortitude.
That Haru sickened.
Is he though? Once we get the third roll.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Haru.
Woo! Just rolling nat ones like they owe me money today, guys.
No, you guys are tied.
Yeah, except that I also rolled one at the very beginning of the stream when we
For-
were
for
rolling
the-
for the things.
That's
And
true, but
I
it
rolled
doesn't
one for a
count.
spell recovery.
Also
My
doesn't
point
count.
They don't
No,
count for that, but you
I'm
still
rolling a lot of
Yeah.
ones. I
You
don't
are.
care if they count
It's
towards
very
the poll.
true, you
The
are.
poll is irrelevant. My ability to roll
Fortune.
ones better than anybody else is what I'm talking about here. I'm spinning it. It's a positive. I'm better than you guys at it.
Go for it, Sam.
Think I know
Pretty
only
loud,
one
sure.
person better than you.
Oh. The only game that pays me off for rolling ones, by the way, is Farkle. It's the only game where ones is good.
I like Michael.
So Eli, would you like to keep your 8 or Sam's 28?
I think I'll take the 28. Yeah, I think that's.
It just
that's what I'm
seems
gonna
like
go with.
such overkill, you know? Like it's like you're doing too much
Yeah.
at this point.
You know, it might seem that way,
Adjusting.
but I think it's pretty solid.
And I'm sickened. It would have been a 30 without it.
Yeah. Sam, you
Yes.
remain sickened. Haru gains the sickened condition, but Eli and Lamia manage to just deal with it. It is annoying, and it is going to make other things. If like something else happens, it's going to make those things very difficult to hear. But it's not to the point where like it's actually rattling you. Cool. Yeah, so you get in there. Haru's just kind of like, yeah, I see why you were bothered by it. The source is close, don't you?
Yeah, behind that boulder over there, if I had to put my money on it, which I used to
Well,
have a lot more.
I don't think the boulder's locked, but if you want me to check, I can.
What do you think this room is for?
He kind of looks at it. He starts to think. Looks almost like a presentation room. The symmetry. Pedestals kind of in the perfect position for anyone standing on this side of the room. Get different angles of something presented there. Both those two vases, looks like maybe they were sitting right next to it.
Huh. Okay.
Are they accurate in like one is red and one is blue?
Yes, one is that kind of magenta color, one is blue. Yeah.
Are they accurate in that they are mirrors of each other?
Not perfectly.
Okay.
But they are properly like equidistant, but they aren't like exactly.
Well, the design on them is mirrored, so
Wow.
that's what I wanted to make sure.
Haru
And they're also
goes
equally broken, but
and puts and checks the boulder. I want to check out the vases. See if there's anything inside of them or anything left on the ground or whatever. Excuse me.
I mean,
Whatever I
you see
tell
like
from them.
pieces of them down there. So you don't have any craft skills, you don't have any appraise, you don't have. You can. You give me your profession, if you like.
All right, profession indeedly do.
Your seeker profession.
That is not profession. There we go. I almost clicked the ride. All right,
That's not bad.
I'm satisfied with it.
Yeah, but the 23. So yeah, you're kind of examining them. There's something odd about, like, they look very much like ceramic. You know, there's
Right.
like the way that you would imagine even the way they break is similar, but there's just something that's off about it. Do you actually touch either of them?
Yeah, I still have Detect Magic up, by the way, too, just before I touch them, just in case. Because I didn't
You see no aura on either.
Okay. I will touch them, yes. I will pick up a piece of them and look at it.
Yeah.
Like one of the shatter pieces.
The texture's wrong. There's something... Like, they look like they should have had to been, like, fired and, like, had, like, a glaze or something put on them to properly get... So there's, like, a... You imagine there'd be a sheen if they weren't, like, dusty and laying here broken. But, like, feeling them, they're a little bit rough. Like, nothing actually rubs off on your hand as far as you can tell, but, like, they feel powdery, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
And even if, like, you kind of, like, mess with, like, the piece in your hand, you're... to drink water. It feels like you could just break it pretty easily, like between like your thumb and forefinger, and it would crumble rather than shatter.
Okay.
Like there's just something weird about that texture. You know that you don't have the expertise in this skill to properly identify it, but you know something is weird about this. It's not a regular ceramic. There's just a piece of it you're missing.
I will say that out loud. I'll be like, man, this feels weird. These are strange. And I don't know what to make of this.
Okay, so you said before that never mind. My crafting check won't help in trying to be like, oh, they shouldn't be made this way or something like that. It's because I'm mostly clothes, right? So
yeah, not in this instance.
Okay. Then
There's nothing useful I can give you from it, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh.
Yes, weird. I don't know.
Well, the strangest thing about this rock is it's perfectly spherical.
That is strange. I agree.
But it's not rolling easily. Is this place slanted? It doesn't...
Yeah, remember? Be. Sam said that, like, way back from the beginning, we were already slanted.
That's before we dropped into this area. Remember, all the floors and all those buildings were level.
Well, we think they were level.
I pour some water on the ground.
Just makes that watery noise. It actually stays where it is for a little while, and then slowly, gradually picking up speed, it does flow towards the boulder.
This boulder is so big it has gravitational pull.
I don't think that's what that means.
No.
You're actually gonna laugh out of him. No, I guess it is a little bit slanted. I don't know if that's by design or just because this place is falling apart. But
I mean, if it's so... Does Sam know about tectonic plates? This is going to be a weird thing I was about to say. If he doesn't know about, like... Okay, good. Well, maybe, like... You know, like, mountains are moved up from underground. Maybe it's shifted from something.
Yeah, you'd have the concept that, like, you know, sometimes, you know, the earth moves, Gaia is alive, that whole thing, you can interpret it how you want, but...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, probably. Go ahead.
Oh, good.
I was just answering. I was just feeding off that. Go ahead.
I was just asking about this platform. I wanted to ask about it. If it was, like, made out of anything weird or...
Oh, yeah, also not magical, but yeah, examining it. That's you know, touching it and whatnot, feels nice and smooth and whatnot, but that one doesn't give you anything particularly strange, even like reusing your check. You think that's probably marble.
Okay. Sam, come lick this and tell me if it's marble.
Okay. I lick it.
It's not marble. Poisons. Anyway, no.
And you're dead.
That's decoder the bittering agent. Why?
I'm going to go stand on the platform just to stand in the middle kind of and like get a view of the room. and see if I see anything different.
It's definitely a
Okay.
soapstone of some kind.
Okay, I need 2 things. First, I need a charisma check.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Lamia would be like, no. To be perfectly center, you need to stand right there, Eli.
Well, unfortunately, this is a grid, and I snap to the grid.
Sounds like a Tron thing.
So 25. Nice. And then give me a knowledge dungeoneering.
Cool.
Okay, 12. Okay. So the charisma check, as you're kind of like standing over there on that, even though you know this is perfectly smooth, you feel grit under your feet. Small stones, uneven ground, familiar. But there's something that goes along with that familiarity. You can't quite put your finger on it. You don't think you should be up here. You start to get a really weird, bad feeling standing in the middle of this.
I'm gonna sit with that feeling for like just a beat, just to see, that like, why do I feel this way? Okay, and then I'm just gonna hop off.
It immediately ceases when you jump off.
That's strange.
You see Haru's like trying to like get the boulder to move. I don't think I'm the guy for this job. You'd think it'd be easy because it's round.
Well, maybe there's part of the ground that kind of digs when you can't see it, because it's a big boulder. But I can try.
He like gets low and he's like, "No, see, it's not even in like a crevice or anything. It's just sitting there. Just the tilt of this place, and it must be really heavy."
Yeah, it's like wedged in there.
All right. And you said there was nothing to worry about. It's just a rock.
Well, it's not locked.
Okay.
I didn't see any traps either.
There's no person with a crossbow standing on the other side who's going to shout at us and tell us it's like, wait, was that? Yeah, that was this campaign. Where we were going through the tunnels and there was a weird dude and he had like the gelatinous cube and the other things. There's not one of those guys, is there?
Well, we have no idea.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
So long ago that I didn't think it was this campaign.
Okay, so Lamia will move over here and start trying to push the boulder.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Okay, but
21. So you start heaving against this boulder. You definitely can feel it start to roll, but it's almost like it resists. Like it doesn't just pick up momentum as you get like a little bit of inertia behind it. It's like it aggressively rocks back into place. Rock. So like give it a second and give it like a much harder push, and it goes a little bit further, and then this time you get like shoved back as it rolls back into its spot.
I'm just kind of like tilting my head looking at it. Okay, Sisyphus's door here is starting to be really frustrating.
You tilt one way, Haru tilts the other, because I was literally about to describe him doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Hold on, do it again.
I'll try.
Strength check.
Yep.
Yep. It's not quite as good as last time, but it does give it like a slight movement. He's like, huh, stone underneath that looks different. Eli, do you see that? Right, give me a perception.
Okay, yeah. Oh, baby, that was old.
You know, now that he says that, you do see something. It's not that it's obvious. It's just now that you've seen it, it's like, oh, that's weird. there's like a patch of stone, like right where this is sitting, like the point that it's like shadow drops onto, and it makes it kind of difficult to see until it's moved a little bit. Seems to look, because this boulder does not match the stone around you. Like, it's a slightly different hue and whatnot. It may have come from nearby or something, but it seems like it's a different type of stone than what's around. It is perfectly round. It's not polished.
Okay.
But there's like a patch underneath it, like a small square, and it looks like it's the same type as the boulder, rather than the other stone matching around it.
Oh, is this a magnet?
Maybe.
I hate it.
Sorry, my immersion is like, this door, if this room's symmetrical, that means this door is the same size as the other door. How the fuck they get this boulder in here? That's why I was cracking up a minute ago. I'm like, yeah, you could do like enlarge reduce on it and then move it in here and then...
Yeah, we live in a magical world.
Yeah, but like in my head I was like, how the fuck did you get this in here?
Don't damage my limbs, you bitch.
That's one of those pieces of furniture that you move it, you're like, you can't move anymore. You don't get to live here forever.
Large screen TV.
I was just thinking of the couch, you're like, tilt it, but it's a circle, so you got two guys just sitting. Like, this is stupid. Why are we doing this?
I don't know what happened to this TV. I moved a CRTV in my grandmother's house one time, and it weighed, no joke, 150 pounds. And it took just the sheer mass of it, having to use two people to move it, and we put it on this fucking dresser, and we're like, cool. You're going to have to break this up with a sledgehammer when you want it gone. Like, because there's... also, we found out we're moving on top of a dresser where we're like, I was like, this is a lot of weight to put head height.
Anyway, Lamia doesn't know what magnets are, so she can't even suggest that.
What? I mean...
Eli, you can also do a knowledge engineering.
I will.
I'm trying to think. Not magnification, damn it. Magnetization. Yeah, magnetization would be a thing if you know about smithing at all or metalworking.
Nope. Well,
nope.
No.
I like when you hit stuff enough with a hammer that the hammer like a piece of metal with the hammer becomes magnetized, so you can pick up like metal filings with it. That's fun.
And you have to like hit it at another angle or whatever.
It's fun to do.
Yeah, it's very weird. Magnets are weird.
With a 5, you're just like. It does look like it's the same kind of stone as the boulder, which is weird. Obviously that's related, but like you don't really know what kind of stone this is.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get a crowbar or something underneath it and we can pivot it to the side. Just,
with a shot.
Remotely possible. I just feel like something else is happening. Why is it that little bit that's the same?
Well, let me trade you places.
Well, sympathetic reaction, maybe. Thaumaturgy.
Actually, let me switch with.
He's just like muttering to himself.
Eli, because I'm trying to think of like if I'm getting close to it, I'm trying to like move a thing underneath it.
Look,
all I'm trying to think of is like we're lifting something up and I'm putting a jack stand underneath it for an equivalency of explaining something.
Let
or a shin.
Move out of your way.
You can also give me a knowledge engineering now that you're interacting.
I'm kind of hoping once I get down there with the crowbar, it'll just go blink, and I'll be but yeah.
You saw me push it. Sorry. Oh wait, you have the one reroll, don't you?
It's for
it's for saving throws.
Saving throws and attacks against me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the lucky thing's not as good as you would think. I mean, it is really good for life and death, but not for kills.
Yeah.
Did none of us have a fortunate fate?
That's fine.
It doesn't look like it.
I don't have one. I can tell you that.
Okay.
Oh, I found out what was doing it, guys. There's a snail down here. He's holding it in place.
What kind of snail is it, Molly?
Give me a second, because I'm going into the snail Discord.
Snail Discord.
So the snail, scarily enough, has like its antennae are like sorry, it has antennae, and they're like bulgy. They kind of look like arms. I mean, muscle arms. But otherwise, it's gray, and the shell is black.
Weird, but well camouflaged.
Muscle snail.
You know how they Photoshop arms on birds with arms?
Yes.
I'm just imagining that with like some muscular arms attached to its head.
You mean birds don't really have muscles? I'm so disappointed.
I mean, birds are all government surveillance drones, according to some people on the internet.
Yeah.
You believe in birds?
Birds aren't real.
Yeah. Birds aren't real.
Just like horses. Anyway.
I wish horses weren't real.
Horses
Yeah,
are.
you have no idea what it is.
Real enough to take carrots from me. I can tell you
You
that.
can tell that there are two different kinds of stone here, and that's about it.
Do I still use the crowbar as a shim?
Sure. Yeah, you start trying.
Okay. Does it get magnetically attracted to it?
Yeah, weirdly enough, it does seem like it gets stuck to the boulder and then like the little spot underneath it. And it does not want to let go.
The hell? It's like
Damn, quit fooling around. Just pick up the crowbar.
Oh!
no, it's like stuck to the rock. It's like stuck to the boulder and also stuck to the ground.
I wonder if it's some kind of lodestone.
So
Yeah, me too.
Spells harder to cast and also try and punch me in the face.
What does that
I'm-
take like?
I'm gonna try
The
to
only
say...
magic player in the call got that. Sorry. Anyways. Yes.
I'm gonna try and say that word again. Maybe this is stuck here because that word isn't spoken.
Sure. That's as good an idea as I was going to have, if not better. So,
I'm just worried because I'm like in it right now, and if it rolls this way, I'm crunched.
We'll just
well, it
leave
be
the
a good idea
crowbar,
to take a
Sam.
step back then.
Well, I mean, I'm underneath it. Yeah. I'll get up, and then you can say the word. My crowbar's still down there. Pretty good. It's might have to tie a rope to it and yank on it or something.
Lamia
You say the
says
phrase.
yeah.
The phrase, yeah. You say that. The message stops. The repeating message that's been going out stops briefly. And then it says something else that you don't recognize. It only says it once. And then it goes back to the original message.
Oh, damn it! I don't know what it just said. Am I gonna have to? I don't know if I could. I need to hear it say it again.
Say the word again.
Okay, so Lamia will say the phrase again.
Doesn't happen a second time.
Okay. Bummer.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think that's some kind of lodestone, which is naturally magnetic. They must have treated it somehow. I mean, I guess that's why it's perfectly round. What if there's like iron filings or something? But yeah, if it's a really powerful magnet, that would explain why it seems to be fighting back when you move it. It's a good way to get a magnet to move.
What's a magnet?
It's metal that sticks to metal, or like only some though. Like copper, it doesn't really do. Gold, it doesn't really do. Like iron, it does like iron stuff.
Yes, ferrous metals.
I mean, it's the ones that don't taste as good.
Says you.
That's probably accurate to most.
This is a man who has had iron bars slivered up into portion sizes so he can snack on them.
Just for the sake of brevity, Haru
Yep.
explains magnets.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
As Sam talks about the food blog he's going to start that talks about how the different tastes of metal.
Yeah.
Uh,
say using fantasy technology, it'd probably be you hold it north-south and you hit it with a hammer iron, and it gives it a slight magnetic charge. I believe.
Well, the bad news is magnetism isn't by itself magic, so it's not something we can have Eloise deal with.
Okay, but like magnets have a specific force threshold. If we just push hard enough, we should be able to roll it off the magnet.
Yeah.
So I need more than just me pushing this.
Yeah. Though it is perfectly round, so if you get you and one person beside you both trying to push it, you're going to be competing, or they're not going to contribute too much.
Maybe if we can put you guys to where you're pushing away from the doorway, right? If you're on either side and you're pushing towards me, where I'm standing.
Kind of like back to the wall and just...
Yeah, use the wall to brace.
Yeah, you could.
We could get a rope around the bottom and a rope around the top and have them hooked in the middle, and we could try and pull as well. Because it would,
it's just gonna slide.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the idea of it's pulling on equal forces of the like. When I had to haul sheep, you use two because they just roll off if you just use one.
Sam, not to deter your really good idea and really sound, we are potentially on a time crunch, so I kind of want to just do a thing of whatever makes it go fast.
So get Eloise in here and let her demagnet it.
I don't
You
think
said
that's
it's
gonna
not
work.
magic and that won't work.
No.
Half.
Yeah, that's who I was going to
Yelling.
call.
Eventually he gets in there. And yes, explain. So you're gonna have them both try to push it away from the wall, effectively.
Yeah.
Don't get in between it and the wall though. Like once you push it, like if it starts to snap back, I mean, like step out of the way. You don't want, if it's going to correct itself, you don't want to get squished.
He nods.
Are there any broken pieces of rock around this door? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna run and get a couple chunks that we can use to.
Also, hand me that boundary chalk real quick. If you guys can get it a whole bit away, I might be able to mark it so it holds in place for a little bit with the chalk.
There's only like 60 feet left.
Right. But we need to get through this, and if that's our only option, I'm not saying it's my first choice, but it's a choice.
She hands it to him.
Eli now has the boundary chalk.
Oh, 65, sorry.
Cool, 65 feet. I'll probably give it back to you right after
the item.
this.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll probably give it
If
back
there's
to you
any-
right after this.
substantial chunks, like brick size, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna grab a
saying
couple of those that we could use to toss in front of it. Because if it's such a slight incline, anything would help prevent it from rolling.
Yeah, like rolling back, yeah.
Yeah, even like just a rougher ground would help
Excuse me.
instead of smooth.
Using them like chucks.
So you got those. And yeah, everybody just get where you're gonna be standing.
If I stole some bricks from a monastery and I used
I'm
them to
gonna
hold something back, would they be nunchucks?
Where I'm at.
Die,
Yes.
Sam.
Well, hold
Is-
on. Can I get back here? So that way,
Um,
if I need to, I can step and then mark.
you will be
behind it.
stepping on pieces of broken vase, but yeah.
Crunch, crunch,
I don't want
crunch.
to do that. I'm not wearing shoes, so
Damn it, you remembered.
I will step over here.
Also, I'm not sincere on you dying. I don't even go to any church, so.
It was a pretty bad one.
Is that where you want to stand, Sam?
The
The direction they're pushing the boulder?
There's not like another weird stack of stone right here, right? Like another magnet.
That is a great question. The answer is no.
Okay, good. It's fucking
God.
That would be funny.
Right?
get propelled this way. Knock out Grayley. Knock out Shakira. Yeah, I guess I'll stand. That's the best place I can stand.
Okay.
Because if they get it to like at least here, I can also help Hash. The bad news is that if I'm trying to help, that means it'll be disproportionate, and it might tilt towards the altar thing.
Well, we don't know what that is. Eli hasn't even told us to.
He said
I'd hate
it was weird, but he hasn't.
Yeah, I'd hate
Yeah.
to damage
He
it.
doesn't
Is
know
the
anything
thing.
else. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I've told you what I know, which is it was weird to be on.
As somebody who's had to throw chucks underneath wheels, as long as I can get around somebody's foot and like, and, you know, and
Yeah.
toss something as
her.
yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right, that is going to be a strength check. You're going to get an automatic +2 from half.
Okay, then let me add that +2. Rolled a little poor.
It moves a little, pushes you both back against the wall. Stupid rock.
Give me a second to stretch a little.
Say when ready.
Okay, ready. Let's go.
You say ready. He literally punches himself in the face, like shakes his head, and he gets this like, there's like this dark look that goes over him for a moment, and it gets deadly calm. And he braces himself. Would you like to aid him?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and roll your strength. You
Never mind.
Okay. He's currently at. Where'd you go, Half? There he is. Double check I have it right. I think that is him raging. A bonus from what? Okay. Yep, without the aid. He's on. Oh, that was almost an at 20. Oh well. So yeah, he like pushes it and it kind of rolls slightly. You just kind of weren't ready. You didn't know he was going to go so quickly. So it like rolls slightly in your direction because like you haven't even pushed yet. And then you start pushing. And like by that time, like his effort wanes a little bit because he can't tell that you started actually pushing. And so it just kind of slides ever so slightly forward and then snaps both of you back. He turns and punches the wall with his fist. There's like a little bit of blood on the knuckles. You hear Kendra gasp from the other room, and he's like, "Fine. Again. Say when.
When?
Ready. He's aiding you now. He is waiting.
Okay.
You're gonna get a +3.
Oh, so then that's a 14. Fuck!
Yep, same thing happens. Shove it with all your might, each of you trying almost in sync this time, but still a little bit off. It slams both of you backward again when it snaps back into position. Those like thuds of it like relocking into place are loud. It kind of shakes that whole wall.
There's got to be like a switch or something as they're failing. I'm starting walking with Haru. I'm like, it's got to be like a switch or something to deactivate the magnet, right?
Or something. It's clearly meant to keep things out. It's not a death trap. It's just... So, looking around.
Lamia glares and says, when?
Get a +3.
Okay, that's much better.
Alright, keeping the 25.
Yes?
Okay. So that time, you guys are both pissed off and simpatico. So right as Eli's about to step out, and Haru's like, yeah, there's got to be something. Like, they're about to step out of position. You both shove and, like, strain against this, and, like, you both see the boulder turn a little bit more and kind of step back to where you were. And it rolls ever so slightly again, and then it's almost like all of a sudden something releases. It's as if you were playing tug of war and the rope snapped. It just boom, just rolls rapidly forward because it's perfectly fucking round. And it will... One second. Unlock the placement here. It will roll all the way over here. Kind of gets into actually like kind of halfway between those squares. Oops. And you have cleared the way.
Rock. And another
Wow,
rock.
good job, guys.
Look, one rock is to hold in place. The other rock is to give people time to get the fuck out of the way. That's it.
Good job.
Good job, Half.
Is my crowbar stuck to the boulder or is it stuck to the ground?
If the crowbar was still laying there, unfortunately the crowbar's going to have to take some damage.
No, that's fine.
Let's see.
I didn't try and pull it off, so.
So, it's made of metal. Yeah, it takes some damage, but it's still intact. Got hardness 10. So just... It just kind of rolls off to the side after that. So it's a little bit bent now, but it should still work.
It's a jackdaw bar now.
Well, doesn't look like it's reset itself. You can tell the message changes. The buzzing is still happening. The message is different. It says whatever it says, and then it just stops speaking.
Okay.
I didn't catch that.
Well, onward
This
we
is
go,
gonna
I
be coming
guess.
from this room.
I'm gonna start peeking through the room.
Stay here.
All
All right,
right.
you get in there. And what you see is what is clearly some kind of winged, hunched humanoid beast on a pedestal here. All of it made out of serpent stone. And you can see its eyes appear to be amethysts.
Okay.
You can see that
Delicious.
there's some kind of like shimmering light that kind of crackles across it occasionally and like highlights some like cracks and like little bits of damage around the entire thing, the entire structure. Let's see. There is a puddle of wet right here.
Okay.
There's a wet puddle. A very wet puddle. And then over here, it looks like it opens up to some kind of balcony. And you
Okay.
can see that there is a, like, what is obviously some kind of magical circle over there.
Yeah, okay. With my detect magic on, is there magic radiating from said circle?
Yes. Go ahead and, well, I guess you don't have to roll because you have like a 14 or higher. Yeah, you get conjuration. Your third round
Okay,
of
so
focusing.
that is a conjuration circle.
Your second round of focusing. Yep.
Hey Patrick, have I noticed any
Modern.
marks on the walls to like the show similar to like the first floor, that it was the first floor? Have I seen a
Oh,
difference?
yes. I'm sorry. You would have seen that in the first room. You
Okay.
saw a 2 on
Okay.
the wall in there. On the
All right.
wall
I
floor.
would have said we're on the second floor, confirmed,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, so it's a conjuration circle. I'm gonna walk over and examine it a little closer.
Sam, what do you think that is?
Point to it. I'm also not in there.
Nope.
Statue.
That's this. Yeah, but it's a weird statue.
You said it was a gargoyle or something, right?
No.
You said a wing. You said a winged creature.
Yes.
Sorry.
You just assumed it was
Because
a
it's made
gargoyle.
out of rock and a winged creature, my mind jumped to gargoyle.
If I say that, then you'll start calling it that, and that hasn't been confirmed. So
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, winged statue, amethyst eyes.
yes.
Does this,
Otherwise made out of serpent stone.
does it look like anything I've heard of or seen before?
Are you training knowledge arcana?
Arcana?
Yes.
No. I am in magical beasts,
I am,
though,
and I'll
because of
check it when I'm done checking out the circle.
if it's a magical beast, it would have
it is-
favored enemy bonus.
It
So.
is not a magical beast.
Okay,
I
and
described it as a humanoid.
okay. Well, I mean, okay.
Before I check out the circle, though, I do have one quick question about the room. When I walked in, did I notice if there was water dripping or if there's just a puddle in the floor? Or liquid
There's just a
dripping?
puddle. There's a puddle of something wet in the floor.
Okay, but there's no like drip from the ceiling or anything like that. Okay,
Nope. Notably, no drip.
That's not from my water that I poured out, is it?
No. You
Okay.
just trudge through that.
yeah. Okay, so I'm checking this conjuration circle first.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and give me a spellcraft. This will be your third round of focus.
Oh, I do have a. See, I thought I had a thing for that. Ba-bam, 25.
25. Yeah, you can. This is actually a little bit strange. It seems like the purpose of this is for summoning. Excuse me. But it doesn't seem like it's aligned to like a proper destination plane. Like, as far as you can tell, this is just to get from like. Okay, this is for teleportation. This isn't like summoning a creature or a being from another plane or from the beyond. It's meant to transport from one material place to another.
Okay. I'll share that, but also tell Haru that specifically because I'm sure he's gonna go, "Oh my gosh, I've never seen."
Yeah, he immediately runs in.
Yeah, because that's how Haru reacts to things like this.
He
Okay,
will run
so-
in and roll a check real quick.
Conjuration's not really my forte.
Could I have stopped him from walking in front of the statue?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna catch him as before he gets in front of it. So hold up! Don't go in front of that yet. We don't know if it. There's a statue that can turn people to stone if you go in front of it. So
Eli's
Eli
not
in front of it.
well, he's not like directly in front of it. Go.
He is a little bit directly in front of it.
Okay.
Don't walk through whatever that puddle is. Also,
I didn't even see that.
I'll trade places with Haru, and I'll let him kind of go around the statue.
He just walks like straight across over here.
Yeah, because this is the danger zone for like this area to me. But yeah.
Okay, you said it's for transport, for teleportation. Huh. Can you tell if it's directional? Like, is this a receiver or a transmitter?
well, conjuration's not really my forte. No, it's teleportation, but ritual circles I have a bit of experience with. So, give me just one second.
Yeah, you really can't tell. The main issue is just the age this was made in and the style it was made in is not something you've particularly studied. There are constants in how magic is done, but there are things that can deviate, and this is deviated too far for you.
Absolutely. No, I'll spend a little bit of time, just checking it out. I don't know. It's not Caliphate magic really, and if it is, it's old. So I wouldn't be familiar with that style even if it was.
The voice happens again, and it's definitely coming from that statue.
Ah!
So the statue's talking. What are you a statue of, since you decided to talk? I'm gonna look.
It's like still going for a little bit, and then it stops. It's a different thing than whatever it said last time.
That's different than whatever it said, but I still don't know what it is.
Let's like squint at it.
And then all of a sudden it speaks in Tertian. And oddly, you can almost pick up like a hint of like the same accent Eli speaks in. And it just says unauthorized. Chattel. Unattended.
You what now?
Maybe chattel's the word for children?
No, chattel is the word for like cattle.
Yeah. Subservient creatures.
Yeah.
Is he calling us chattel? Clearly hard to
That
speak
all,
Tertian.
yeah, that or the mules. By the way, this whole conversation is happening in Tertian now that it's spoken Tertian. I don't even realize I've done it. I've just
Sam.
immediately shifted to Tertian.
Yeah, Sam, the statue started speaking a different kind of gibberish, and everyone else switched to it, and it still makes no sense to you.
So, yeah, no, I don't know. What check do I need to do to see if I can figure out what the statue is of?
That's
Serpent stone.
It was arcane. Arna.
Okay.
Arcana.
Oh, of. Sorry, not made of, but
Not
of.
made of.
Ooh, nice.
There we
Yeah, there's a
Hashtag
gargoyle.
anime.
go. Okay, cool.
Oh,
There's
right.
a serpent stone gargoyle.
Fantastic.
Hopefully, it's just a statue of one.
Oh boy, yeah.
It's not the actual creature, because it'd be real tough to tell.
Is this a door over here? Or is it just a weird section of wall?
It is a weird section of wall. You can see
Okay.
there it's like dented in and whatnot. I didn't describe everything, my bad. It looks like this was a hallway at one point, but it has been collapsed.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a quick perception check, though.
Absolutely. Bloop.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's collapsed.
Okay.
Sam's bored, so he's gonna get out the any tool and he's gonna start making it to its longest combination. And he's gonna
Okay.
poke the puddle.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's investigate the puddle. Why is there a puddle here?
This will be happening while y'all are speaking French or whatever.
Chattel unattended.
Rude.
So we're food. I mean,
If
from your
chattel isn't
interpretation.
necessarily food. Chattel is base of burden at times.
Livestock.
Or livestock. Or yeah, it's not specifically.
I assume y'all switch to something we all can speak when y'all are talking, but not to the thing. But
Sam, as you poke the puddle, it's viscous. It looks like water. Like, it's very clear, but you
Oh,
poke
it's a
it,
slime.
like, ew. Like, it's thick.
I retrieve this thing. Is there any stuck to the end of the any tool?
If you, like, tried to get some stuck, you could. Just not with, like, a tap, no.
I'll scrape at it a little bit, see if I can get anything attached to it.
Yeah, some of it comes off and is gooping off of the end of the tool.
Okay. I give it a waft.
Bitter. Got, like, an acrid, sort of sharp scent to it. It's not strong, but it's there.
Are we? No. Well, we've gone down quite a bit. Don't remember that. I don't think so. Sam's like looking at the ceiling, and like you see him trying to trace steps. He's trying to remember where that super deep pit with the slime at the bottom was, and see if we're under that now.
It would be impossible to tell. At this point.
Yeah, because it's underground traveling.
Chattel unattended. Return to your masters immediately.
Okay, absolutely not.
Refusal noted. Summoning master.
Oops.
The circle lights up.
Oh, Lamia then moves to get right in front of
Oh
him.
shit! Says Haru.
Yeah, same. Except without the curse word. But I'm like, oh no. Yeah, I'm a hop back too. Like, whoa.
What'd y'all do? Or was it?
I refused the statue because it said to return to our master, and I was thinking of my master, not whatever the statue was talking about.
I'm here with him. He's technically my boss, so
I am the master. No, yeah.
You can see the circle is lighting up orange, almost like it's glowing white hot. And you actually see a release of like white smoke from it for a moment, and then it sucks back down all of a sudden, and there's this spinning circle of energy that goes along the edges. Hey, Wade! Welcome, bud. Oh. And it starts to snake its way down towards the center of the circle.
Okay.
At this point, Haru's like, oh shit, backed up. Half is going to burst into the room, obviously. That sounds like his cue.
Yeah, oh shit is definitely half's cue.
The people are going to start moving. I'm just going to move them along a little bit here. Stupid boulders in the way. Alright, so when that energy reaches the center, all of it glows very brightly. And then suddenly something appears. Apparently, whatever a master is. And what you see is this massive, about the same size in just mass and weight and volume that it takes up. Even though it's coiled about the same size as Shakira.
Oh, geez.
Some kind of serpent. Its entire body is just this singular thick muscle, but it's got these spines that poke out along its back and along the cobra-like hood up near its head as well. And right up there at the crown, you see like several of these spines poking out, almost like in a strange way, almost like a headdress or even like a plume on a helm. But they're these like obvious like spikes made of some kind of chitinous part of its body. But the really strange thing about this creature is that it has the head of a man. Its face, its eyes, it's got like a nose, a mouth, but its jaw seems a little longer, and you can see that it has sharp teeth inside of its mouth because its face is twisted in what you immediately recognize as pain. Because when this creature appears, you can see that there is what looks like a spear plunged, impaling it all the way through its like torso area.
Oh, that's somehow worse.
And there's also a sword seemingly plunged into like right behind where its face is, right like behind its ear, into its neck. And the other thing that will become quickly apparent is that this creature is made entirely of stone.
Oh! Fuck!
Well, there goes my plan to try and help it.
Huh?
Is it serpent stone?
This one's not made of serpent stone.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A matte gray stone.
Language. I'm gonna walk up and just poke it.
Oh no! So my reaction was, like to say "fuck," of course, and like turn away because she immediately thought, "Oh no, this can paralyze me or stone me."
Yeah, you
So
immediately
that's why she went
turn
like
your
that.
face away.
Yeah.
Yeah. You poke it, it doesn't move. It's made of rock.
Huh.
much as much as Captain Kotega was when you first found her.
Weird.
Oh,
It-
man.
It does seem to also have these like sort of spiked like nodules down like its belly, and you can actually see what looks like jewelry pinned to these. You might have missed Wade. I don't know if he's still here. The seems like jewelry like pinned to these spikes, but there's some kind of what looks like clearly like a bracelet or maybe even a bracer. This like thick piece of what is now stone hanging off of one of them with like a chain looped around it.
Okay. Interesting.
Um,
Shackles immediately. Chattel unattended. Multiple.
all right, I guess we'll listen to our new master. I don't know what it's saying.
Is this
Oh.
the statue magical in any way?
Looking at it. No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna.
It's just disturbing. Got it.
We're
Since I don't think it's magical, and I don't know, I am gonna just check. Do I know what this is a statue of?
Snake person.
Very helpful, Sam.
Brilliant deduction.
Eli, no. That would be. Do you have history?
No, I do not believe I do.
Then
I'm
it
pretty
is
sure I
a
only have knowledge of
very-
engineering, religion, planes, and arcana. Oh, and local.
Local. Well, okay. It is a really, really difficult Arcana check.
Okay.
Or for you, it could be an equally difficult local. It just depends on what kind of information you're trying to get. You know what those two give you typically.
I have a much, much higher arcana, so I will go with the arcana. And roll not the best.
23. Keeping the 23.
Yeah, I don't feel like burning a luck on that.
Okay. Because of the taking the forgotten knowledge that you have, you realize that, yeah, this is one of the masters. One of the Naga. At least that's what you call them. Mostly you would call them masters.
Okay.
Or maybe even creators. Perhaps. As long as it's an honorific, and as long as you make sure to properly bow low to them and not be in their way.
Okay. Do I recognize the weapons that would be thrust into it? I know it's a sword and a spear, you said, but like stylistically, would I recognize if they were like Tertian or something else?
No, you wouldn't recognize them.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, weapons are a bit outside your purview and you don't have the history.
Fair enough. More than fair, in fact.
Okay, that thing's not moving.
And no one here is
Chattel immediately.
turned into stone here.
Shackle. Okay. Well, it's got a bracer thing. I wonder if that's what it means by a shackle.
Maybe it is kind of made of rock. I don't think there's much we can do with it. Given that.
I would like to examine the bracer and see if there's anything specific about it or strange that I might recognize as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, even though it's detailed, with it being made of stone, it's going to be too hard to tell. It's not immediately in a style you recognize or anything like that, though.
Okay.
And it is quite detailed, but like, there's no color. You can't obviously get whatever its original texture is. You can't move it around and look at it, you know?
Yeah, I'll stick my head in the gap of the hallway. Lamal! I might need your expertise.
All right. It's been all quiet out here so far, by the way.
That's good, but also concerning.
I agree.
Even keeping an eye up, it is dark up there still, but I'm
You
almost certain
said-
they've made it past the barrier. Yes.
Oh, that's good. Just real
What
quick,
the
you had
fuck
said
is that?
in this. That's a good, a master. No, this is a window in this other room, right? I went all the way back.
Yes.
This is a window. What did it look out to?
Just like out into whatever the center of this area is that you haven't really gotten to see yet.
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, there's obviously a gap, so we can't just look out the window. I was just wondering if Lamal had also checked the window to see anything. I would ask him that.
Oh, he says, yeah, it's a bit too dark, honestly.
Okay. Well, I was worried since that's like an egress point that they could maybe come through the window somehow.
Egress.
Yeah. Ingress. That's an ingress, but it's also an egress. You can go in and out.
Yeah.
And as we all know on this podcast, but for you, or podcast, for this, whatever this is, live stream,
Channel?
video, YouTube thing, but for you viewers at home, if you kick somebody or throw somebody out of a window, it is defenestrating. Doesn't matter where that window is. It's one of the best words.
Okay. Lamal stares at that for a while. Like, you can tell that immediate reaction was still like, holy shit, that's gonna attack. Even though obviously it's not, you guys have been in here. And he sort of tilts his head, and he actually walks straight up to it.
Chattel.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Is this a Naga?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't
Very
shut up when he
stabbed
says
Naga.
it, by the way. It does
Can
not.
can I put something over its face and you think it?
I
You're
wouldn't
willing
touch
to
it.
try, but yeah,
All right.
that's what I was about to say.
Did I say learn? Did I figure out what the word was for like cease in ancient it's not Kashiri.
Kashari?
Yes.
Maybe. It's not that granular, so why? Tell
What?
me what you're going after,
Well-
and I can...
Lamio just wanted to say like cease to see
Oh yeah,
if it
you already tried that.
Did I?
You
Okay.
tried that last session.
Well, I
not
tried
while
that.
you were this close, but
Yeah.
yeah. So
And it wasn't it wasn't to the actual statue. It
Yeah.
was to the fungi. So that's why I thought I'd bring it up again to try it again.
Yeah, you try that, and it says,
You have no authority.
it's saying it in Tertian now, so like, you don't know if it said that before.
Yeah.
Go do like a hand puppet by the Naga and see if it'll think it's the Naga talking. Don't really do that.
Thank you.
It looks like it got the worst of whatever happened. I almost feel sorry for the bastard. We need something off of it. Not,
Well,
I suggest we probably push it off this balcony.
Yeah, something to do with this. I think this. It kept saying something about a shackle, and it's got this weird bracer thing. Let's just trying to put two and two together.
I mean, it is technically a statue. We're supposed to not disturb them as much as possible, right?
Different statue.
Yeah, this is very much just a dude who got petrified. I think.
I think the ones with the masks are the.
Look, anyways.
Oh, right. I forgot about the masks.
I didn't honestly think these things were real for the longest time. Some strange implications. The statue's calling it a master.
Well, that's what I was always taught they were called.
Interesting. Well, if we need something off of it, we'll have to figure out a way to get it unpetrified. It's already been run through. Can't be
Yeah,
wrong for this world.
Unpetrifying things is just easier said than done normally.
I seem to recall you having a solution.
Yeah, we don't know if we have that anymore.
Yeah,
I'm looking
we
for
have a
my
few.
stuff. Do we?
They haven't been used.
Okay.
Yeah, there were additional doses.
Well, we could depetrify it then.
Ugh, seems kind of rough
why?
to just depetrify someone who's dying.
Also may not be friendly.
Oh, it's definitely not friendly, and dying might be a stretch. Injured is a more accurate term till we can see it not as a statue.
I mean, we could make sure it dies.
Yeah, I was thinking about removing its head prior to depetrifying it.
It's a solid idea, only we do that too quickly. I don't know that we can haul this thing back over here if it starts to fall off immediately.
True.
Maybe we should try moving it first.
Yeah.
How many masters do you think it can summon? Like, if we move this one, do you think it'll do it again?
That's a good question. But additionally, I have a question, which is, if it grabbed a petrified one first, do you think the other ones are in any better shape?
I think it...
Seems unlikely.
Did it just choose one that was closest? Well, closest?
Yeah,
Closest.
that's my question.
Closest.
Was this the closest one, or was this the most intact one?
Yeah, it's a good idea to investigate. I don't know.
And actually, I might have been wrong. We might not have those.
I don't know where they would be.
The stone salves?
Yeah,
What
they're
would
not
you
in
have done
my
with them?
gear.
I
They're
don't think we
not
sold them.
in the.
No,
Why
we
would
did
you
not sell them
upstairs?
if we had them.
That would
No,
be
we
very
definitely didn't sell
foolish.
But they're not in the travel gear either, I don't believe.
Are they on your sheet, Sam?
God, I have a lot of inventory.
Sorry, I know this is taking up time, but I just want to make certain because I do swear we still had those, but
You should
Well, we
still have
only
the stone
used-
salve.
Yeah, we only used like one, I think,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
but who's carrying them?
It's a good question. Full rock.
I don't know. I know it's not me. I can tell you that. And it's not in our travel gear.
Boots.
While you're looking, I'm going to take this opportunity for me to finally use the restroom.
So it's before that.
Notebook.
Before that. Whiskey barrel, witch hazel, masterwork fishing rod. Balloon captain. No, they're in my inventory. They're not around the section where that event happened in my notes. So
Okay. That's a little frustrating.
stone salve. Stone salve. Nope.
Yeah, I don't see it on my sheet. Let me look at my notes.
Did nobody write it down? Were y'all just expecting each other to write it?
No, I know. I at once upon a time I did write it, and then I could have sworn I gave it to Sam because he had been going to explore where the statue was, and Lamia was like, "I'm not fucking dealing with that."
Right, sustenance. Yeah, it's not in my inventory.
I know you wanted us to buy more stone salve, but we didn't.
No, I just suggested that it could be done.
No. Hmm.
Nope, it's not on your old sheet either, Molly.
It wouldn't be on my. Oh no, I guess it would be. Huh.
Nope, check that one. It's not it. Okay, well, you see here.
It's very old. That's not correct.
Sorry, guys. We just don't want to assume we have an item that we didn't actually have.
You do have it, just no one wrote it down.
Yeah, I'm looking through all my former notes that are not categorized great.
So normally what I do is just we have to randomize it.
Nope, not that.
I think you're supposed to have 3 remaining. 3 uses, because each vial has 2 uses. You were supposed to have 2 vials, if I recall correctly. Obviously, one of them you used on Kotega.
Yeah.
Technically, they were hers, but she obviously let you have them afterward. So, here's the page.
They were
2
under
vials, one of which has 1 dose, one of which has 2 doses. Who's going to take note of it?
I'm
Is
putting it in the
question.
sheet right now.
Yeah, as long as at
In the
least one
travel
person
gear.
does it, we're good. So anyway, cool. So there you go. You have 3 doses. Whether or not you want to use them on this thing is up to you.
Yeah.
Use 1 on this thing.
Because it's a big creature.
It's still just 1.
Oh, okay. No. I did not. I copied and pasted you. Why didn't you save?
We don't have to wait for her to get done copying it. It's
Yeah,
still
no,
up to you
keep
guys
talking.
whether it gets used.
Oh, what are Nagas? Lamio asked.
I point at it.
What is the significance of them, Sam?
Supposedly, well, Hayethe is an older world than you might think. Maybe if you attended basic history classes, you know that the age before this, the Starken Night, when mortals were ascending to godhood, was preceded by the Desolate Age. But the world did not begin in the Desolate Age. It persisted for quite some time before that. Unfortunately, that time, when we were lorded over by the planar tyrants, much of the pre-desolation history was lost, or at very least buried. He kind of motions to the fact that you guys are like a mile underground, if not more. Maybe not, but still. He he says these creatures supposedly were, well, what we are now, but in their day, masters of the realm. We make the laws. We domesticate the things lesser than us. We build cities, kingdoms. That was them before. It is said, however, that they were much crueler masters than us.
That's awfully impressive in a bad way. But if we have to keep going, so I guess that would be the only way to keep going. Actually, Eli and Haru, you were talking about whether or not this teleportation circle goes forward or not.
Yep. That's a question I don't have an answer to, sir.
Nope. We definitely know it. We definitely know it's a receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if it's both. The fact that I'm just looking at this thing here, it is a master of this place. It means all of this belonged to them. It means there must be some truth to what was said. I wonder what other truths we could find.
Well, that's part of the reason we're here, isn't it?
Suppose so.
Master detected. Present. Symbol of authority.
Amal just looks at the statue, shrugs. Maybe it's one of these pieces of jewelry. Suppose we'll
Or
have
the
to
fact that
figure
you're
out.
never alone.
I've been in this room long enough. Why would it say it now if it was me?
Piece of jewelry's probably a best bet. I was going to go with the weird bracer thingy.
Is it magical?
Right now it's inert stone.
Yeah.
Any magic that was on it would only linger so long. This creature seems to have been in this state for quite some time. We wouldn't be able to tell until it's back to normal.
Lamia steps to the side, kind of hoping that it would see the brace.
The shackle.
Yeah. And see if that could be a reaction or not. Nothing. Okay.
So,
Yeah, our
it's
best
in your
bet.
hands.
Um,
He frowns.
let's see. What how should we be set up just in case?
Is the decision made? Are you conversing telepathically? What's going on?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just under the assumption that we wanted to keep going forward. I'm sorry. Eli, Sam, everybody else, how do you feel what we should do and continue or not?
Well, I mean, we have to keep going, but we have other areas we can check, right? Also, what's that
Do
on
we?
the floor still? There's a window over there.
Also, that's probably some kind of slime stuff on the ground.
Right.
It
I'm
smells
curious
acrid.
to what it is,
Gross.
or well, if it's slime, how it got there, and why, and then
I suppose we can return to this then.
yeah. I mean, he's not gone anywhere. Was she?
Also, the
Still-
alarm has stopped, correct?
The buzzing is still going.
Fuck.
The announcement has stopped.
Yeah.
Can you at least stop buzzing? I asked the statue.
It replies in Thule.
Authority.
I'm asking politely to stop buzzing.
Chattel unattended.
That's all it says.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it. Okay, I'll read it now.
Don't do that. We don't know what will happen.
It's got eyes I want to eat.
Okay, so I guess let's explore the other rooms again.
Huh. Hey, that wall's wet too.
Hmm?
That one, he points. It looks wet.
Yeah, and it's like broken or something. We can go see if maybe there's something over there we can get through. I was wondering about that too.
What kind of wet?
Do you go investigate it?
Yes, I'm going to duck under the statue. I like crouch walk for a second. Okay, and then I got the pointy stick still. Hey, that's a good question. Is that long enough to poke at this wall from a distance?
No. Well,
The tool could be any
technically
tool.
it could. Well, any mundane tool, yes.
Yeah.
Technically, it can be a 10-foot pole. So yes.
All right. I'll wipe off the other acrid, or I turn around the other way and I poke at it. And see if I can
Start
scoop
poking
up some
at
of the wetness.
Yeah, it does seem the same.
Yep. Same goop. So probably
Ooh, that stuff you just wiped off burned a hole in your glove. Quick.
oh fuck. It's like the armored part stays out, but like my finger comes in. This shit's strong. These were magical.
Oh. Ugh.
I think. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Yep. It's not like a huge hole, but yeah, it's like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Wait, but your stick didn't. Is it
I mean, it's metal.
okay? But that's not magical.
I hit it against the ground to knock off the stuff, and I inspect the end of the any tool.
Depending on what an acid is based on, is going to determine the kind of things it breaks down.
That's why you store them in glass and stuff. I learned that.
Some won't affect minerals, but will affect, proteins in your body. So on and so
These gloves
forth.
are
They
leather.
don't all affect the same thing.
So
Yes. Which it would probably be about the same as flesh in that case. Maybe a bit hardier.
excuse me. Oh, Yon's
Cool.
attacking me.
Nobody touch that area, or I guess that wall directly.
Some of the rubble that is like collapsed over there like shudders slightly.
Hmm.
Do you think that's gonna burst? And we hear water. Ooh, should we not
I don't
be
think
over
it's
here?
water.
Water's from out this way.
Can't slime move through non-solid like porous or like grates and whatnot?
Some can, yeah. That one can't, thankfully. Yeah, there's a slime over there. An ooze, to be exact.
Right.
Oh, that's a big ooze.
Yeah, it's trying.
Apparently. But no, it can't go through tiny spaces.
Yeah.
But it can make a hole.
Maybe. Doesn't seem like it's having too much of an effect on the rubble right now. Gutter slightly. Doesn't like fall apart or anything. It just slightly moves.
Sam, do you still have like that absurd amount of alcohol we can just like pour right over there?
No! You think I would have used that earlier? When I was stuck in the wall to drown my sorrows.
How can you use it to drown your sorrows when your hands are tied?
Also, I'm a little sick right now, and I would drink some to make me feel better.
Wouldn't that just make you puke?
Everybody
kinda
handles
sick.
it different.
What kind of oil, though?
Well, the reason I brought up the alcohol, because remember,
Yeah, it's not the on the ship.
yeah, normally they have like some kind of acid that doesn't interact well with the alcohol.
Here's some
Thank God.
whispers through the rest of the group.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's regroup. Also, maybe if we move away from the wall, it'll be less tempted to do whatever it's doing. Yeah. So I move away from it.
Lamia is going to exit the the room.
Sanitation function obscured.
Was that in?
That one.
I last talked to it.
Thule, so it was. So
Okay.
it was in Thule. Yep.
Cool. Oh, okay. Like the little housemaid. When you looked at that Naga, were the weapons in it magic, or you looked to see if it was magic, yeah?
For the last
it's
time,
just
it's
a
inert stone.
Stone, yeah, thank you.
That's Lamal, not me.
Yep, no, I'm saying thank you to Lamal because I said the exact same thing.
Yeah, but the weapons in it are like metal, or are they also stone?
They're also stone.
Also stone. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I missed that.
all stone.
Oh no, I don't want them. No.
Surprise! All stone!
Yeah, all stone. I cast all food on the all stone. Does it make it food or stone? No.
It's probably too heavy.
Okay.
Is this window openable?
You gonna reach over and try?
No! I just want to know, does it...
know?
Well, because when I look, it has a clicky on it.
How do you expect me to answer that question if you can't check if it's open?
Okay,
You have to try to open it to know if it's openable.
Let's go ahead and...
Which means you gotta lean across that chute.
Until we become a master or something, or find something that has
hold on.
authority over this gargoyle, let's go and get out of here.
I got something for that shoot. I'm gonna go check. I am gonna monkey fish. Because I wanted to check this earlier. I gave up on my thing. I want to.
Lamia will get out of the way.
I'll climb across and see if I can open the window.
She will grab Eli's feet.
No,
He has a
I'm
climb
monkey
speed.
fishing. I'm climbing
okay.
across it.
Yeah. He just like sticks to it like a gecko.
Yeah, yeah. As long as I'm not wearing shoes, which I am not.
Yeah, sure.
You crawl over there, and we'll just put you right here. You may try to open the window. It's locked.
Okay. Can I see anything else
Yes.
out of the window now that I'm over there?
Maybe you actually, when you try to find a way to open it, and you just realize it's not that it's locked. It's just not openable. There's no place to open it. It's clearly just meant to be a view. Let me see what you can see. Your dark vision does not go far enough. It is just blackness out there as far as you can tell. The sound of the water does get stronger, but you already knew it was coming from that direction.
Okay. I'll just reply that. Okay, and then I'll get on my way back.
So wait, you said you tell that, and he says, "Hold on," says Lual. "Light is not an issue." Let's get on dancing lights again. He obviously doesn't know where to aim them necessarily, so he's just kind of going straight across. All right. So look out, see if you can see anything.
I see what was that, walkway and a very big hole and some water.
So yeah, that is all this stuff down here is below you, is well below you. It looks like that's like the next floor down.
Okay.
This thing appears to be a large stone tube that you imagine is probably that same reservoir you saw from up above, just you're looking at it from the outside. And that seems to be where you're hearing water coming from for the most part. It's sort of, you just hear it rushing. Like you definitely can tell that there's some on the inside of this, even though it looks like it's made of solid stone. There's just enough that would still be loud, but it sounds like there's more that's like outside of it. Give you a perception, I can give you a direction.
Okay.
You beat the 10. It's not super difficult other than the stupid alarm, so it like takes a little while, but eventually you're pretty sure you're hearing the like extra water noises coming from further south, like map south. You don't actually have the proper orientation.
Well, yeah, other than relaying that information, I don't
You want to ask Lamal to move the dancing lights that way?
do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he could move them. Okay. Yeah. Show me the money.
Angles them that way. Oh shit. No long light. Yep. So he angles them that way. You'll have to look further out, and I'll move Cat's view.
My full roll 20 just restarted, and now everything is blank.
Yeah, it's been acting up lately for sure.
Cool. I'm refreshing it, seeing if I can see it. I saw a waterfall before it went blank on me.
Yeah, so you
It
can
looked
actually
like a
see
waterfall.
that there appears to be a breach in that big tube. There's like a big break in it, and you can see that like a bunch of water's gushing out of that side, and then down below it looks like it has broken through the roof of a lower room and is just pouring down into whatever that room is. Some of it's like kind of rolling off the top, but it's definitely pouring down into a hole in a lower room. You can see like far below that is just a lot more water. No real detail.
I was gonna say that don't go chasing waterfalls, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. So we know what that is. Can I get the lights over this way a bit so I can see over here? I'm indicating on the map.
He can try. Let me see how far he can actually move them. Yeah, he can get them that far. Just drag them next to each other. And move the whole lot of them. Here. Let's see. Is there anything up there that is not easily visible? Yes. Okay. You can see that there are actually other rooms kind of sticking out here. I don't know if it'll actually show if I do that. No, it doesn't. Okay. But yeah, you can see that there's, well, not there. There. You can see another room. You can see another one here as well. Oh, the light on that's broken. Give me 1 second. annoying. You have to do this. Send to back. Top one. That was the wrong one. Yeah, Roll20 is just acting the fuck up today. Pretty much anytime I delete something, I have to refresh.
Hmm.
I don't want to refresh on that one. It's bad. Yeah, okay. Just looking at the angle. So you can't actually see over there. But yeah, you can tell. You can definitely tell you can see a little bit of the rock of like other rooms over here. It looks like there might be an opening in this one, which Lamal will confirm. That like there's an opening on the outside of that room.
Okay.
It looks like everything inside of it is all busted up, as far as you can tell.
Cool. Cool. All right. We know that now. And that's a floor down from us. I can get over there, but that doesn't help anybody else.
Right. I don't see anything that looks like an exit in there at all either. Ultimately, that's what we need. We need some way out of this place that isn't the way we came.
Nope.
Useless statue, can you at least give us directions?
Authority.
That really sucks for you, though, don't it?
Statue.
Which is a slight, like, classism jab, I think.
Right.
Is this shaft only up, or does it keep going down?
It keeps going down as well. Yeah, you can tell it goes
Is it-
all the way up and then...
Okay. Can I see anything else down there?
Not in great enough detail.
Okay.
You can tell there's more floors and other stuff, it's just not in great detail.
Dungeon Crawl.
You can definitely tell, like, way down below is some kind of water. And maybe there's a light source is why you can kind of see it, but...
Okay.
There's clearly a lot more water at whatever the bottom of this whole thing is.
Okay. Well, then, in that case, now I will climb back over here.
Dismiss the lights.
Okay. Magnet rock. Weird feeling pedestal. Acidic ooze stuff. Statue guy. Cave in over here, right?
Yeah.
And this a different, more irritating statue.
Yeah.
Lamia asks, statue, do you know what, and she'll say in the tongue, broke the nightmare door? Or pierced the nightmare door?
Chattel unattended.
That's all
All
I can
right.
see.
Woo!
Do you have records of when nightmare door was pierced?
It does not respond.
Fair. Okay.
When she
I
asks
just
that,
thought I'd
I'll
ask.
go, Chattel unattended in a mocking voice, like to the statue. This guy, am I right?
Hey, you can...
Monsters.
Eli,
Good.
you can, different image yourself, right? As an illusion?
No, I can make illusions of things. I mean, I could make an illusion of one of these dudes, but if they don't have a symbol of authority, I don't think that works. It asks us to present the symbol of authority.
I mean, I would assume it's on one of the, like, it's one of the... Can you just make a thing that looks like that dude?
I mean, I
But,
suppose
like,
I can.
alive?
I'll look at the guy and reopen my character sheet because I had to refresh.
To make an image of the Naga, I guess, and
It's not a terrible idea. Let me
see if we can.
see if we can fool this thing.
We don't know. I don't know what Naga speak. So
I mean, I'm just gonna speak in
if we,
Tushian.
Probably
if we can-
speak the
language that you've been doing, right?
Eku Shakat.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
the
But I can't
pleasure
do that, so it's
in
gonna speak
speaking
Tushian.
ancient Kashari.
Yeah, right. That's great. I can't do that, so Tushian it is, guys.
Oh, that's right. Eku Kashat is he the will of the masters.
I guess I could speak regular Kashari. I can do that. We can do that. We'll try that. It won't be ancient, but it'll be regular.
All right. So the persistent image. It's visual, audio,
Yep.
factory, and thermal, not tactile. Okay. Okay, so you try to make, I'm assuming, a version of that Naga that is not currently impaled.
Yes, the image I make is definitely not impaled. All the other details are matching, though.
Okay, so you cast the spell.
Yes,
There's
and its script is going to be something like, "I, the master, command you to, I don't know, point the way."
tell me what it
to
is.
this battle." There you go.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Tell me what
Definitely
it
not
says.
Zekuzat. Okay.
No, it's not.
It looks very different. But yeah, it's gonna say that. Or yeah, it's because it's gonna ask the questions we've been asking, which is where do we go, basically. But it's gonna be like, I
Command you to
place
tell me
this
which way to
chattel-
go.
No, to where to place this chattel,
Oh, okay.
because it's telling us we're chattel and we're unattended. It's now attending us.
There's a long pause until your illusion stops speaking. And then it replies with, God damn it. I'm laughing at your faces. It replies with,
Illusion detected. Channel capable of spellcasting.
Well,
Chattel, state your name.
it was a good try. Eli was safe.
Name unknown.
Yep.
Present the symbol of thy master.
Digging around in my bag, I just pull out the book that I have.
Or you can do the skin.
No, thank you.
It'd be fun.
I pull out my book. The whatever. I already lost names. So I'm looking in my
interesting. Okay.
Dealy Bop. The Black Book, the Tome of Disillusion. Yeah. That's going to be my symbol of authority.
Oh boy.
That, or I'm going to give it a billiard ball. It's one of the two. Guys.
Fucking billiard ball you've had since forever.
I've been holding on to it. No, I'm going to give it the tome. Or I'm going to use the tome as my symbol.
You hold the tome up.
Yeah.
Okay. You watch the amethyst eyes seem to flash briefly.
Symbol non-compliant. Secondary. Magical signature recognized.
There's another long ass pause. Lamal has gone from staring at the statue to now staring at Eli.
Look, I'm just Yushiwa. I say to Lamal.
I think it's speaking Tertian now, right? You guys, because you were still speaking Tertian?
Yeah. Well,
Or did you guys switch to
I
Thule?
had
last
the
language
illusion
was
speaking
Thule.
Kashari.
Oh, yeah, right. You're speaking Kashari. Okay. So, I'm just trying to think how that would come across. So that would be...
Because we know that the stuff is all written in ancient Kashari, so I figured like modern Kashari would be the best bet.
So in, let's see. I think that's it. For Kashari, okay. So yeah, it said magical signature recognized. I'll probably stop doing the gravelly voice because I actually don't know how well that comes through.
It is a
So,
little hard.
Yeah. I'll just do a deeper voice. It'll say, so it says, magical signature recognized. Then there's a long pause. It says, House Manadale. Speak your oath.
Okay. What was written in the cover of the book? I have stuff written down. Hold on. I know we made a joke
Because
about
happy
it.
graduation is at
Yeah, happy graduation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not it. I know we made a joke about it. Yeah, that's all it says. I don't got anything for this. I guess my question is, would I be able to make a check on this to like see if I remember anything about it? Maybe, or if that name sounds familiar.
Unfortunately, you do not have the proper skill for that. You can give me an intelligence check real quick.
All right, let's go intelligence.
Oh, it was almost good. It was almost good. Unfortunately, yeah, it's just whatever you can come up with.
Well. Do I know, because we learned a little bit about the wearers, would I know any of the wearer oaths? Specifically, like the one that I, like, it was enchantment, right? The one that I associated with, Master.
Enchantment was sleep.
No, it wasn't enchantment, then it was... Was it illusion? No.
You're talking about the one that that you saw like a vision of?
Yeah.
That was song. That was transmutation blood.
Oh, okay. Well then.
I don't know that you would know their oaths. I don't know that that would be a thing. Yeah, that's not like a... That's a pretty hidden thing.
Okay. Well then in that case, I'm just going to repeat whatever would be if my master had any kind of signet ring or any kind of family crest or anything. It doesn't matter what was written on there. I'm going to repeat it.
Okay.
Even if it was something as silly as like, I don't know, we always make sure to, cut the crust off our sandwiches. I don't care what it is. If I heard it enough or saw it enough, I'm saying it.
Invalid. Present symbol of authority. Or sorry, he would say present your master symbol.
Right. Well, that's
Which
all
you
I've got.
already did, and you got a whole thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that certainly got further than I expected.
What were you saying? Oh, well, I would have tried to make a linguistics check. Never mind.
He was speaking Kashari, which you have.
Yeah, you speak Kashari.
I do?
I mean, you've been making all
Yes.
these ancient Kashari checks.
Yeah, because I rolled. No, Kashari is a hidden language, and I wasn't able to put that on the headband.
You told me you had Kashari. That's the only reason you got to make those checks.
No.
Yes.
That's why I said even though I don't have it when I asked about it.
That's not what happened, but okay.
I mean, I could add it. I don't have a problem with that, but it wasn't originally part of the languages on the headband because it is a hidden language.
Ancient Kashari is a language you can't put on there. Regular Kashari is a thing you can speak just for having a Tertian background. There's a modern version of it.
Which is why I have it on a ring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just add it to the thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, you understood that anyway.
Well, that's all I got. If anybody's got a better idea or knows a thing that might work better, or has Master's symbol on them.
Hey, Eli?
Mm-hmm.
Can you touch the wet wall?
Sure.
I know that sounds dangerous. You don't have to touch the wet part, but just...
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to touch the wet part.
Alright, so you go touch the wall.
Yeah, yep.
Give me a will save.
Woohoo! Alright. Will save. I rolled really well.
Huh. That's an illusion.
Oh, neat.
A really strong illusion, because like you reach out and you feel it, but you can also feel that weird sort of resonance of like your own kind of innate power. Sort of they sort of connect in a way. Is the only reason you can tell that that's the case. Now that you realize that, like, you know, you could reach through it, but like your initial touch, you felt that, and you even recall, like, Sam scraped at it, got a hole burned in his glove.
Yeah.
It's not just an illusion. That's shadow stuff. It's actually quasi-real. That's why it can actually affect things.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you mean this hole isn't? Oh, no. It's
I don't believe in you. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not how...
My glove disappears.
Like, no, I believe in the glove.
Other glove disappears. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's made of shadow stuff.
Cool. Does that mean I can just, like, stick my arm through it?
Yeah, you stick your arm through, and you feel empty air on the other side.
Ooh. Well, time to see if I can just go through it.
I was only saying to touch it. Do you actually go all the way through it?
Yeah.
All right.
The dangerously curious trait for fun. Wait, yes, I do. It's very fun.
Hold on a second.
Man, it's a good thing we rezzed me, because I would not be able to go through this wall.
All right, you step through. You guys still see a wall. Like, it looks like he just sinks into it. Yeah, you step through. There's another big ass puddle in front of you, and another wall.
Okay.
The wall in front of you now, you can see that there's some kind of symbols on it, which you can tell are writing, but it's ancient Kashari. You think it's telling you to not enter.
Ah, of course. Why would it not tell me to not enter? That makes sense. Great.
But
I step back through the wall.
Quasi-real. What if the other one's quasi-real?
Yeah, I step back through the wall and I tell them what I just found real quick. I go, hey, so there's like more stuff in there, and there's like a wall, and I think it says don't enter. which really makes me want to try an Ente.
Lovely. So when he had gone out, I guess, never mind. That was really quick. Never mind. I had a question to ask Haru.
You could still
Actually,
be doing that.
Yeah. Haru, did you hear the name that the thing said to Eli?
Yeah.
Do you know if that sounds familiar to you at all or not?
Getting much.
Okay.
It's a Kashari name, an old one. There's a... Ooh. Huh. I guess there's a pretty powerful family that goes by it. He folds his arms. Persian, when they left... They left Alsan. Settled in... He, like, looks at you as if he's expecting you to, like, chime in. Biencia? Benhia. They settled in
Yes.
Benhia. He's like, yeah, they settled in Benhia. Oh, forever ago. That's old money. But, wait, this is weird. Okay, hold on. Manadali. Benhia. It's like I feel like I'm saying a bunch of things at once. Give me a second, let me listen. It's Kashari. What if I think in a different language? He tilts his head really far.
Well, since he's doing that, Lami will also do that mentally in many different languages
You
she
guys can
knows.
think in a different language.
I hadn't
Says
tried before now.
Eli,
I guess
who
I
obviously
can.
doesn't have any skills in linguistics and is not particularly gifted at that.
I mean,
Hey,
I think in Thule all the time.
But she's just trying to see if like the word end up translating to something specifically. If it ends up being like, oh, sorry, I wasn't expecting a giant Velma in my head, in my vision. As something different than like a name. That's why she's going through the different languages. Be like, oh, in this language, it actually does have a meaning besides a last name.
no, doesn't really
Okay.
matter anything with that.
Okay.
Not like this, at least.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, yeah, Eli comes back while Haru's thinking.
And
then
I
he tells us
explained
that.
the room that I just found myself in.
Oh, shit, I actually opened the menu. I didn't mean to open.
So I guess we keep going that way then?
Well, maybe not. It's kind of a dead end. I mean, it might not be, but it says not to enter, but we can probably enter. But it also might be dangerous. Who knows? We can try.
Hey,
Explore
Eli, before you
Ulama.
walk through another wall or something, who's Aminalda?
Well, that would be the
Where we're gonna end the session.
yeah.
Jeez!
I was gonna start explaining.
Yeah.
That would be a loaded question, Haru. That's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a few more things to figure out. But you also have... I'll just put this over here now. We'll say he's a statue.
Statue.
We'll say he's Statue Man.
We don't have any Labu Labus.
Labubu's? Yeah. No, I'm not trying to get, like, stomped out on a busy street by a bunch of 12-year-olds for a Labubu, bruh.
Bruh.
I don't need that in my life. But yeah, we will pause here for this week so that we don't end up in a very long conversation while we're already 5 minutes over.
Yeah, no kidding.
But,
that is a loaded conversation to have, too.
Let's go to the exit screen.
Exit screen.
Exit screen.
Yeah,
I'm
this
here.
one.
I say as Panda says it.
This one.
Hi, exit screen people.
Bro, why do you have a Labubu? Why?
We're the same people as the not exit screen
Who?
people. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine day of the week that you are watching us. I know it's Tuesday when we're recording this, but whatever day you happen to be viewing this on. If you're hanging out with us on Twitch, remember the replay of this goes up on Monday on YouTube, and you can always check it out there or check out our very I was about to say gratuitous, but like big back catalog. I was just, it's large, it's expansive. There's a lot of it. We also have other content on our YouTube that you can check out as well. Do all the YouTube things, likes, shares, bells, whatever. Remember, if you are watching this on YouTube, whenever that we do this live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Twitch. And if you want to support us in another way or get more content, we have a Patreon, which is patreon.com/unnatural_1s. And there is plenty of stuff up there. The most recent stuff is a bunch of miniature painting things that I was doing, and you can check that out. You can also come hang out in our Discord and interact with us there, and we post lots of things and are very chatty and memey in there. We put a lot of, I think, hilarious memes, but,
Yeah, something
each
pretty
their own.
good. Something pretty good. Oh yeah, and I'll be live tomorrow, not on this channel, but on twitch.tv/Lost Initiative, where I'll be playing Mikhail, the Bard, and where I know I've said this for like 2 or 3 weeks, we'll hopefully get to murder Beltran. They use murder
the Bard
loosely.
of questionable moral choices and definitely good murders.
I mean, he doesn't question his moral choices, so where do you
Right.
get off judging?
So why should we? Yeah, why should we? Right?
Also, Beltran's a horrible person.
Absolutely.
I am using murder very liberally as a
Oh,
term.
that's why I said questionable moral choices, but good murders.
But
That's a good murder. That's a solid murder. It's the other stuff that is more questionable in some cases.
Yeah, love him or hate him, that guy's got good murders.